Oh, we are live. Okay.
Well, our two combatants are warming up currently as we prepare for another game of 7, their second of the day. The first one belonged to Isaiah with 4 wins to 0. So last one was kind of dominant, but maybe we'll see a turn around here for Dad.
Yeah. I just think, yeah. Definitely, I think there's definitely pretty good potential that he can come back. He's done pretty good against Isaiah sometimes, but based on what we've seen, he has not been doing too good and hasn't been winning like any.
I think just Isaiah's been on a roll today. He beat Dad, he beat you, and he beat me.
He didn't beat me on camera though, so there's no proof.
Well,
I don't remember
there
that.
is testimonial evidence, and that's good enough. What did he beat you? 4 games to 0?
Oh, what? I don't know. What?
4 games to 0?
I don't remember playing a game against Isaiah.
Oh no, I beat you 4 games to 0.
Here comes the ball.
Well, okay. If Isaiah beats me 4 games to 0, I beat you 4 games to 0. What does that say?
That says I'm a great player. We can see these awesome warm-up attempts. They're doing really, really good.
Really testing out the spin. We're getting started.
All right, we're taking off warm up, and we're switching camera. Let's do
They
this.
are doing the game to decide and chooses to serve.
How's the audio looking as far as is it hot or is it?
Looking.
0-1. Good top spin there. Dad pops it up. Isaiah retreats with the back spin, and that gets him his second point, 2-0. Playing close. Side spin, but sends it into the net again.
That one was netted, indeed.
3-0.
Doesn't seem to be turning out great for Dad here.
And that's the 4th point. Looks like you'd be right. Serve flips over, 0-4. Isaiah hits his own to the net.
That was a quick one there, just sending it into the net, following the trend here.
Short rallies are typically in.
Oi! Ineffective.
Back to the action. 4-2. Isaiah serves. Back spin. Now they're playing close. Isaiah speeds up. And
That was
it's
a great
sent
play.
over to the left.
Let's see what happens here. As you can see, what can you see? Got a good camera view here.
Yeah, good top spin.
And he shoots it over. Not much to say about that besides
Just didn't count out the
bad.
spin.
Didn't see it, couldn't find it, and he sent it over.
5-2 now.
That's what happens. Ooh, this is uncomfortable.
So a 3-point advantage for Isaiah. With how he's played tonight, you have to believe he's feeling pretty good. Underneath the table,
Wow.
but too much spin, not enough pop.
It's like he just
Wrong
barely
person.
tipped it up there.
3-5.
And we're having some scoring problems.
Backspin. Isaiah plays it well with the side. Now they're getting close. Isaiah with a chance to spike, and he does.
Beautiful. Right. If we can assess what happens here, you can see this beautiful play by Isaiah. Yeah, and a good return here, but once it hits that corner, he is able to send it back just a
The
little
limit
too
of the
much.
ceiling showing it's 3-6.
And we're live.
Good side spin there for Isaiah. Dad keeps it on the table. Back and forth. Some
That
slow
was
rallies.
That was a great tip on the edge. I love it. You
6-4.
gotta love to see it.
Serve goes back to Isaiah. Top spin again, and it barely
Wow.
clips on the table.
I would replay that, but I did not have a good angle at it.
Some quick jabs there. Goes into the net, 4-8.
No. Alrighty.
that
Oh,
one
what a
just
serve. Beautiful.
It's a mental mistake there.
Replay. And we're going to replay it. Let's see what went wrong here. Looks like he just got a little too much spin on it and a little too much power into it. Didn't
4-9.
have really good potential there.
Good counters on both sides. That
Wow,
one clips the table
beautiful.
and Dad cannot save
Let's
it.
take a look at that.
10-4.
It was a normal serve there, and let's see, right here is it. Wow, what a beautiful play and a beautiful tip to the side by Isaiah.
10-4 game point. Starts with the top spin. High bounce on the return. Now they're slowly going back and forth. Now lower to the net and too low as he sends it.
That was actually
Into
an
his face.
amazing rally. Let's get a replay just while we're switching sides here. Oh, nope, no replay. Never mind. We don't need it anyway.
0-0. Game 2. First one goes to Isaiah. Ooh, barely flips the table, but somehow he
Wow.
adjusts. Now they're getting close. Over the top. That one popped up. And he
Well,
whiffs at
everyone
it.
was awaiting the replay. Let's see this. This is beautiful. Man, that's awesome. Look at that.
Unfortunately, the best return of that rally
It
was
was-
not on replay.
Just a little bit too long of a rally. It exceeded the limits of the replay.
0-1. Good spin, keeping him honest, but messes up with the...
Hits the chicken wire.
Yep. Tries to position it on the side of the table, but can't find it.
Let's take a look at the serve.
1-2.
It's just normal serve. Never mind.
That wasn't good topspin. Isaiah rebounds with even better topspin, and again, now they're popping it up. Isaiah bringing it back low and comfortable. Some backspin there.
Rally. Replay.
They're sending the rally
that.
away.
It was, I mean, to be honest, it's just some normal plays. Respect about ping pong.
3-1. Backspin that one. But just fumbles that one.
Sometimes you never know how long a rally might be. Might be 1 minute, 2 minutes, 8 years.
You find a way to know how long. Good bounce on there. Top spin. Sends it back. Now they're going into the table. That one popped up. Isaiah tries to put it back with the top spin, but sails over the table.
Replay.
3-4.
Tried to get a good angle, and I think I may have. Oh! I messed that up.
Yeah.
I messed up such a beautiful play.
Back and forth.
We're having.
We are
we're-
going to extend the replay setting. I already got it.
Okay, it's 7.
7 seconds, you said?
7
It was a 6,
minutes.
right?
Yep.
Okay, it's 7.
We're changing to 7 minutes.
And then you can always get out of it if you need to.
With some adjustments to the replay, we are going to get back at it.
Oh!
3-4. A nice and easy serve. Now speeding it up. Isaiah with the backspin. Forces him
Nice.
to throw it into the net. 5-3. 2-point advantage for Isaiah. Keeps that one low with the backspin. He's been using that a lot this game. Tries to go back with
Wow.
the front.
I want to see what he tried to do. What messed him up on that return here? I would like to see what happened. So I get a good switch here on the camera view. And when it comes back,
I think it's just the wrong time for that top spin. He put too much on it and he did a better just normal pop.
just didn't.
And we have an interruption in the event.
Thank you. You don't believe you can bring a chair?
There are wet chairs outside, which you are allowed to bring.
Red Bull difficulties. Difficulties is not
It's spelled with an
possessive.
IE.
It should not.
Some Elijah,
IES.
but he's still how
It
old?
auto-corrected, okay?
You're still how old? 10?
Uh-huh.
You're still how old? 10?
I am 800. Okay, where is Bailey?
We were just waiting on Bailey.
Yeah.
We're,
Technical difficulty here as you.
we're just waiting on Bailey.
Well, Bailey, I don't know. She's coming back.
Oh, she said she need to go check if the chairs were wet.
There we go.
I love seeing that beautiful head in that camera. It's so beautiful.
That's right. There's a place for that too.
I mean, it's,
True
it's
egg
miraculous. Yeah, it's a true egghead right there.
5-4.
It's
Good
beautiful.
backspin, but a little high. Gives Isaiah a chance to rebound. Now Isaiah's advancing and attacking with that backspin. Now underneath the table. Good return from Dad. Now they're back even. Under the table again. And that's enough to get it to be sent off the table.
Replay! Look at this.
He loves that underneath the table.
Beautiful.
Didn't work the first time, but he got it working the second.
Amazing. My eyes have
Bailey, you have
stars
any comments?
in them.
She does not. 4-6. Quick top spin and a quick rally. 4-7.
All right, let's see the serve. Normal once again.
Yep. He doesn't do too much with the serve, but still able to get the point there.
Not at all. So let's take a look at Isaiah serving. Let's see what he
Yeah,
does.
let's see the difference.
Is it going to be interesting or just basic like Dad? Basic, it seems
Pretty
to be.
basic for him, his standards.
Whatever that was beautiful from Isaiah.
Let's look at the replay, yeah. I wonder why that spike didn't work.
Well, first off, take a look at this.
Oh, it's the backspin.
What is that?
You never spike with
The way he
backspin.
flips his paddle.
Never
The
spike with
way-
backspin.
The way he flicks his paddle, though. It's miraculous.
7-6. Good top spin, but not enough. 2-point advantage for Isaiah now, 6-8.
It's beautiful.
Again, a simple serve, little backspin on it though.
Oh!
Barely tips that one over the net.
Let's get a replay to have a little respect on Dad.
Normal
I
serve.
switched the camera view here.
Isaiah gives him a slow one.
Ooh! Well, Isaiah is kind of mad at me right now.
7-8, Dad serve. Good side spin on that serve now. Tricking Isaiah up.
Wow, nice.
Tied up at 8, that serve goes back to Isaiah.
Go back to that big screen view. I love this view.
A little top spin on that serve, gets him to pop it up now underneath. Dad going closer.
Oh, good
Looked like he
fake
wanted
out.
to spike, but he held back. Isaiah playing quick
Oh!
and too quick for Dad to keep up.
Replay! Look at this. It's like a little bit of a fake out there. Not much, but.
I think he decided otherwise halfway through that spike.
Whoa! Just couldn't make it over. He didn't give it any attempt, it seemed like. Even though I'm
9-8.
sure he did.
9-8. Isaiah serving his second serve. That one backspin clipped the net.
Wow.
Net serve.
Net serve.
Net serve.
Replay.
Clear net serve. Here's the replay. It was clear from my angle. You have to trust the commentator here.
They're also refs.
Good snake spin there. Tries to spike
Oh,
it, and that
tried
was
to
a
spike
big
it.
mistake. Game point.
Game point! Gotta love it.
8-10.
Gotta love it.
Side spin now. That over the top. Isaiah tries to counter.
Wee bit over.
Unsuccessful. 9-10.
Don't worry about it. That is coming back here.
Good top spin for Isaiah. Dad pops it up. Isaiah going quick.
Oh,
And that
beautimous.
gives him the game.
Replay. Man, you just gotta look at that. You gotta see how beautiful that right there is.
It really is a challenge to
That
play
top
with that
spin.
much spin on the ball.
It really
Curious as to
is.
what Bailey has to say.
Bailey, what do you have to say about this?
You just witnessed an entire game. What's your thoughts?
Just say good breaks.
She is mute. All right, 0-0. Slow back and forth. Some good side spin though on all these hits. And
Ooh,
a little too much spin, not enough pop, as I normally say. 1-0. And into the net it goes.
man, you can really see the difference in quality when I switch these cameras.
0-2.
Wow.
And there's a
I want to see that.
soft,
What went wrong? What exactly went wrong?
nonchalant hit into the net.
You can see him look over, kind of looking at the screen there.
Maybe a little distracted
See that?
by
It's a
screen.
good. That's a good play. That's a good serve. And he just can't
It
make
was
it.
a good serve. A lot of
I don't
backspin
know.
on it.
It just isn't able. He's just not able.
Is the fault more on the returner or the server?
I don't know. Probably
Getting close, and
return.
again the backspin gets him, and it'll be tied
That
up
backspin.
2-2.
He's been doing top spin like this whole time.
And a
Replay.
terrible mistake. We'll have to see the replay
Let's
on
see
that
this
one.
beautiful play. I love it. It's so beautiful. I mean, look at this. Look at the smile he has. And then he realizes he messed up. So that smile goes straight upside down.
2-3. Good backspin there, but he handles it this time.
Woo!
Isaiah speeds it up, and he can't keep up.
Beautiful.
4-2.
Beautiful, Isaiah.
Over the top serve. Dad manages to get it up in a weird,
wow.
unconventional way, and somehow gets the point out of that.
No
4-3.
replay on that one.
Underneath the table, Dad with a spike. That's
Ooh.
maybe the third or fourth time he's
Replay.
tried that in this series of games.
We play.
And
We
it has
play.
not worked once. Yeah, underneath the table, you can never read
Ugh.
what spins on it. That time it was over the top.
And bam! Look, you can see him lift his leg up. I mean, he is going for power in that shot. And as he almost shoots Red Bull out his nose there, he gets ready to serve. And he serves it! Replay! Look at this. After almost spurting Red Bull out his nose, he goes for that serve. Once again, a good smile after almost, and then slam straight down.
The house of cards is falling for Dad right now. It is all tumbling apart.
Woo!
He had a 2-point advantage earlier in the
Got
game, but now
tears.
it is 3-6, and
And
now
way
3-7.
over. Let's go. Let's go, Isaiah. Okay.
You probably should have done a replay on that, but you only have so many mistakes in a row.
At some point,
Snake
it's just
spin
devastating.
serve. Now they're playing close. Dad with the top spin. Isaiah rebound.
Oh! I'm replaying that. I'm sorry. I have to. It's too beautiful. I get a good camera shot on it, too. Let's see. Come on. Let's change that camera. Let's go. There we go. And bam! Bam!
Just a miss.
Where do you think the table is?
Miscalculation. 8-3. Over the top. Barely lands at Isaiah. I don't know what
Good
he was
job,
thinking
Isaiah.
with that one. I think I just said
I don't even really
an
understand
ill-advised
that there.
decision.
I won't replay that. We've had plenty of replays in the.
I don't know.
the
He tried
past.
Tough to get. It's a good time to
He tried a very, very flat
Oh, yeah.
backspin. 4-8. Very good side spin, but he
off
can't
to the
land it. That was
side.
a very unique attempt there, but didn't land.
It's like
5-8.
Dad is trying to come back here. It's not really
Oh,
skill.
scoops it over the net. And
It's-
a classic.
It's not really skill here. It's more Isaiah flubbing the dub here. If I said that right, I'm
He
not
just
sure.
scored. He just scored.
Started saying sorry when that happens. When we're professionals, it's like, sorry. That way they look better about being super lucky.
9-5.
If he said anything about super good looking, Isaiah's definitely got that under control.
And that one into the net. Dad keeping up. Still 3 points behind, though. Underneath the table, top spin, Dad plays it soft. That one clips off the back of the table. And how
Tipped it.
how
Tipped
unlucky
it.
can you get in the game?
We play.
Sorry.
Look at this beautiful snake. Nope, that was not it. Never
Feels
mind.
like everything's going wrong.
Beautiful
on the left
play
side of the table.
that tipped it. It seems like it barely I don't even know.
I'm surprised he hit it at all with the paddle. I'm
Yeah,
being honest,
exactly.
6-10 now. Game point,
Oh,
but he will
attempt.
survive another shot.
That was an attempt at a snake there. It kind of failed.
7-10.
Snakes can get pretty hard to do.
He does it again, but like a tamer version of it. And then
Oh.
sends it off the net. So maybe a little unfocused there for Isaiah, maybe.
Isaiah thinks
Feeling
the
a little bit too
table is
confident.
doubled in size.
Good back and forth here. Backspin from Isaiah, and that does the trick. Game 3 is won by Isaiah.
Game tree? I think Dad needs to make like a tree and get out of here. Okay. All right. Who is serving Isaiah?
Dad in danger of going 0-4 rather.
In danger of
Second
bankruptcy.
time.
That's not the right term. My bad.
Taking a moment to breathe. It's been a very tough game. Playing quick. Isaiah tries with the top spin, but could not get it over. 0-1.
What was that?
Oh my goodness.
What happened? I'm gonna replay that.
Maybe a little too much top spin. Forgot to hit the ball.
What just happened on that serve? What was that serve about?
Trying the snake serve.
That was a weird. It was something. I will tell you that much.
When you can't see it.
I named it the snake serve.
Well, we got a new name.
The snake serve has been
New
invented,
identity.
but that one served into the net.
Nut.
2-1. Dad with the serve. Backspin serve there. Now Isaiah being drawn up close and can't get it to land.
Off to the side there.
2-point advantage now for Dad. 1-3.
Excuse me.
Good
Ooh,
spin
interesting.
there.
Take
Now
out
drawing him close. That one over the top. Dad tries with the spike and cannot get it to land.
Replay.
Have we seen a successful spike from Dad?
I don't think so. Now that I think about it.
I think it's just due to all the spin that Isaiah's putting on.
Yeah, Isaiah's spin is insane. Plus the not really good spiker
2-3.
is kind of
It's a bad combination.
yeah.
2-3.
Oh, good spike. Never mind.
Proving a point.
I take back
with
my
that
word
one, and
there.
he doesn't replay it. That is a shame.
Well,
A shame.
that's
4-2.
fine.
Keeping it low. Isaiah now underneath the table. Dad brings it up with the top spin. Isaiah pops it up. Dad plays it soft. Isaiah did not expect that and sends it into the net.
Replay.
Replay.
Wow. Man, that goes super high.
Man,
You
that
think it would hit
fake
the
out
roof.
is what did it.
Wow.
Good tactical
Beautiful.
decision there for
Looks
Dad.
like Dad's leading in this game, which is a first, I think.
Leading by 3 points. 5-2. Good top spin from Isaiah, and Dad cannot handle it.
Off to the side there. Man, I got spider crawling on my face.
3-5. Good backspin. Now they're backing up. Dad draws in close, but has to play that one
Interesting.
softly. Oh, how
The way-
did he even get the paddle on that one?
The way Dad does his fake outs is interesting. He acts like he's running to it. I just about fell off my chair. He acts like he's running to it and then just,
That one, replay it.
all right, I will replay that if needed. Per requested.
And that will tie it up. 5-5. I don't know what exactly went wrong there. Maybe backed up a little
I
bit
think
too
Dad
far.
looked a little confused there too.
5-5. Pops it up. Isaiah underneath the table. And he cannot
Off to
read
the
the spin.
side.
I read it spin perfectly.
5-6.
Huh?
What did I do?
Oh, I had no idea.
You saw it in the air.
Oh, yeah. I just was a little too far over.
5-6.
Too far over.
Over the top. Just
Just a wee bit.
a little bit beyond the table. 2-point advantage now. The script has flipped the other way. 7-5. With light pop from both sides, now a little top spin on it. Isaiah, good at that. Now backspin, but he does not put enough on it.
Woo!
7-6.
This is gonna be a close game. We just tied it up.
Replay it.
Replay.
I think just a terrible mistake that ties it up.
That
Second
right
time in a
there.
row.
Too long to do that.
It waited too long. I pressed it way before it.
7-7. Good top spin
Oh!
tries to spike it into the net.
Okay, I think we're gonna replay that.
7-8.
Or not. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Pops it up now, top spin. That one hits the roof, and it would have landed. certainly would have landed if it didn't hit the ceiling.
The ceiling is not doing good for Dad here.
9-7. Played it slower
Once
than
again, as I said,
sped it up real fast.
it
10-7.
is 10-7. Isaiah is serving here, as y'all just saw.
Good time spin. Now Dad spikes it down. That one somehow hits
Oh!
the table.
Oh!
That was going off. So
I will say this. Despite it
I'm
being
gonna play
4-0,
Isaiah.
Dad has not played bad. Isaiah has just played at a level beyond what he normally is at.
Okie dokie. I guess I'm gonna play Isaiah.
Well, I think we're doing a tournament, so I play you. Like,
you're playing like
No.
I can't play like I used to. There's no chance. If I played like I used to, I wouldn't even come. It wouldn't even be close games.
what do you mean?
The reason you can't play like I used to against what you're doing.
Well,
Yeah, it's like it
I
wouldn't be
was
close.
thinking I was talking more like
I guess.
your stretch muscles and stuff.
Are we doing?
Oh, no
I
impact.
feel like you're restricted or something.
Mm-mm.
Are we doing it?
No impact.
Well, I'm gonna do it straight through.
I thought I was
I'm gonna
playing.
be straight through. I'll tell you what, hey,
your talents are needed in the comment.
I'm gonna play like this.
Yes.
We're doing
Yes.
a tournament.
Please.
I play
Alright, yeah, okay, we'll do the tournament.
Well, I did beat me and he goes on you.
And
Yeah, you
I
have
thought about
Where
it.
did I put mine?
Your hand.
My brain's too fast for me.
Well, your hand is holding the paddle, so you had to switch hands first and then. But you did too much
I might have to handle the cameras next time.
No, what?
So that way you can do the scoring and you.
Shadi didn't get that.
No, Elijah and scoring is not a good thing.
Yeah, was that not doing
Well, I
Huh?
can see his replays.
Oh, I think
Well, after being
it was bad.
thoroughly embarrassed, I get to sit in the play-by-play booth.
Isaiah's playing like he's going to be at the Olympics in 2026.
Past y'all.
If I stepped 1 foot into a table tennis club, I would absolutely be humbled once again, just like Guam.
I think my issue last time was not giving enough time to.
I will say that when I make my way back to Guam, I will definitely be requesting that guy use.
How old was he?
We won't discuss that.
He did, last time
I don't know. Those Koreans, they live a long time.
he's playing ping pong every day like he did.
He plays every Tuesday and Thursday for 3 hours.
I gotta use the bathroom.
All right. Is this mobile enough for me to walk over there?
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to go jumping around. All right. I'll warm you up, Troy. I want to see what this paddle's all about.
So we're getting mic'd up as a.
I'm not going to jump around and drop his mic.
You gotta make funny comments during this.
Alright, so Elijah went to take a dump. Oh, must have not been a dump. But he went to go to the bathroom, and Isaiah's now going
I
to.
only got like 2 hits in
Warm
with
up
it, but
Troy,
it does
but-
feel, it's very lightweight.
He
It's
seems to be
extremely
right.
lightweight.
My old paddle used to be lighter than this, which is why I thought it was heavy at one point. Now it feels just.
I'm going to have to look that up later. There is a maximum weight to a paddle,
There's no way.
but I'm not saying maximum weight. I'm gonna wonder if there is a minimum weight.
Now, are you going to be able to do this at rapid pace, or do I need to do both of these?
To score?
Yeah.
I'll be good with the score. I'll commentate as much as I can, but it will probably be more you commentating.
All right, I'm gonna take this. That way you can focus on the game. All right, I got them both. Because I need your expert analysis here. So,
All right. Well,
so I'll do. Yep.
I would
this.
not consider myself expert.
Yeah. I mean, 6 months ago, neither would I. But all right, and so in this best of 7, we now have Troy and Elijah. Do we know who is serving? Elijah has the serve.
Yep.
All right,
Win.
and
Okie
we're off.
dokie, Orange.
So, game 1.
I didn't
All right. Elijah, first point with the bottom left spin. Once again with the same.
Oh,
Ooh, that is going to be a double bounce.
point for Troy. He's going to tie it up. And
This is your reminder to not do the same serve twice in a row. Quite a quick spike right there by Troy. Unable to get to it fast enough. Elijah uses his extremely flexible
yeah,
technique to
extremely
return.
agile. We got to take a look at that and see if we can still even see.
Even though the point was not
Ooh,
his,
look
it
at
was
that.
extreme. It was extremely.
Really
rally.
flexible, just flexible.
Yes, he is.
Somehow, in weird ways. Look at this.
Wow. That was insane.
Going to give him the point too. Let's look at it. I mean, just the weirdest ways, back and
Look at
forth.
it. He literally does a 180 with his entire arm.
And somehow lands the ball on the middle of the table.
Wow. If he had returned that,
And it wouldn't have even been a shock. That's the amazing thing.
I was just about to say that I wouldn't have even been that impressed because it is Elijah.
Whoa!
Heads up.
There we go. I don't even know. But I'm not even sure that I scored the point. I don't think that I did.
That is going to be a warning on Elijah.
Hitting the refs.
Oh, yeah?
It's a 5-2 match. Troy up. But he's going to overshoot that one.
Even though that was not Troy's point, I am going to give Troy a warning on making sure the other player is ready before he serves.
That has been a pretty consistent issue with Troy. Point for Troy, but I will say again, Elijah doing what Elijah does, and that's somehow landing the ball on the table in unusual ways. Amazing. It got him out of position on that, unfortunately. Otherwise, it was a tremendous effort.
Quite a bit of backspin on that serve. Troy with the serve, sending it straight into the net.
It's going to bring Elijah within a point, too, in the first game of this best of 7.
A little bit of a fake out there. I think that did end up throwing Elijah for a loop. Not as much speed as he expected.
And you see right here, and just up, over, and a little bit too far. Well, Elijah's within 1.
The ball couldn't have been any lower on that last return by Elijah.
It's pretty key to success, too. Look at this.
Sweet little upside down bottom spin. Also side to side spin, all at the same time. How does he even do it?
Very strange. And look at that, it's going to get him a point.
Gonna get him some revenge on the off the net.
He draws within 1 again. Oh, didn't touch the table. We got to replay that. That's
Not
a
sure
point
if you guys are
for
gonna hear
Elijah.
this, but it did indeed.
Oh, it did.
Hit the side.
But did it hit the gray part?
Oh, that part doesn't matter.
Well, there is no way that it
Yeah,
hit the
it's
side
not
of the table.
it's not possible to hit the side from that angle. So,
I did say side a second ago, but it is impossible to have it hit the actual side.
yep, from that angle, that was absolutely amazing. Huh? Yes, it could.
Not when it's
But
coming
not
from,
when it's coming from this
the
way.
TV over.
Yeah. That was quite impressive to tie this
Yet
game
again,
up.
unsurprisingly, a bottom spin serve from Elijah, as we call it around the world.
It's indeed around the world.
Question is will he still be doing it in 80 days?
Nice high one. That's going to be a point for Troy, but he set Elijah up nicely. Elijah couldn't complete it. Oh, and a swing and a miss there.
That guy needs to go play for the Phillies.
That's the old swing and a miss. Game point for Troy.
Oh,
And he's going to
great
put
placement.
Elijah.
Great placement, Elijah.
Ties it up on that. 10-10, game one of this best of 7.
Thought that was going to go off there for a second. Oh,
Wow, that was a great one to put Troy back up. It's 11-10. Of course, you got to win by 2, so it's not the game winner. But see, he just reared back, and nothing Elijah could do about that one. Oh, and that's going to keep Elijah in this one, 11-11.
the game will continue.
And
Another
Elijah's
amazing low
up.
return by Elijah. The trajectory, I mean,
You keep it low, you're going to score.
he's figured it out.
Look at that. Oh, point for Troy. The back and forth is getting a little ridiculous here. Look at this. Troy to Elijah. Oh, we're in replay. And that's back. They're in replay. And, yep, just like that. So, yeah, we were in replay.
Elijah would have won the game if they.
Well, no, it's tied. They would have gone up. But
You hadn't updated it yet.
there we go.
It was meant to be.
13-12, Elijah. Oh my goodness, that is the game
Elijah
winner.
wins the game.
Look at how he does it too.
All on doubt by Troy.
Yep, he had no expectation that ball was going to land. You can just see he's prepared. Elijah sinks it. Troy's certain that ball's going off the table, but it is not. And so we're going to start game 2 here shortly.
We are all guilty of this, but after a whole year of basically worshiping table tennis, you would think that we would always assume it's going to play.
Okay, it's amazing how often that assumption fails us.
Guilty as charged.
Elijah shoots
Overshot
it
by
off.
Elijah.
Oh my goodness. More miracles. It's still a point for Troy, but again, if you look at just, I mean, the way this happens, like how in the world.
Look at that return.
You almost want to give him a point just for effort. This game just doesn't go that way. Little awkward serve. Look at that.
I don't think he realizes how good he is at the top spin. Yeah,
Just
he
look at
swears
this.
by the bottom.
Yep, it's just a thing of beauty. And it's tied up in game 2.
Off the net by
Look at this. Oh man, there's some good action there. We'll take a look at that replay.
This game's making me want some popcorn. I will settle for our sponsor of Red Bull.
Our sponsor.
That we are not being paid by.
There is a streaker on the field. You see that?
Okay, you both get a point.
Hey, at least he wasn't streaking.
We got millions of fans.
All right, served by Troy.
Troy's up by 2, 4-2 in this second game, which Elijah has the lead. Look at that.
I knew you weren't going to return that.
I'm just gonna send it right here. Troy gives a little half-hearted effort and then wham, off the side. And just no way to catch up to that. Now, another one allows Elijah to tie it up 4-4. What a serve.
A quick top spin serve from Troy.
Look at this.
Man, tons of
I am a commentator
Look at
commentating your game. I did say your name,
Bend off to the side.
and that rhymed. Overshot by Elijah. Seemed like a little aggression there.
No, but
As crazy as that was, it was almost too graceful.
in the world. But that's the way this game goes when Elijah's at one side of the table. Another point for Elijah. Put Elijah up by 2.
A little confidence coming from Elijah. Seems to not be working out.
Yeah, slightly aggressive on that.
Ooh.
Up by 2 again,
I know
though.
how that feels. A backspin sometimes is hard to read.
One of the better rallies of the game. Look at this. Oh, and that's going to do it. Why?
Normal day for me on the job.
And we're going to have a
Troy
timeout.
lose all night.
Reassessment strategy.
Sweet's got big griddle on.
Troy, when we played earlier, you won a game, didn't you?
Yeah, 1. You won 3 though.
We played out of 7.
Yeah. We played out of 4. Didn't
Oh, thanks.
And see what Troy has to say about this.
Troy, any comments as to what you're going to do to make a comeback here?
He's not very good at returning backspin, so I'm going to have to exploit that more often and end rallies early, because the longer the rallies go on, the better chance he's going to put some crazy spin around the edge of the table. It's not going to go well for me, so that's where my head's at.
He's got some confidence that that he knows how to get back in this game. It's a best of 7. He's only down 2, but if he goes down 1 more, he's a game away from just being out of it and getting skunked like well, the person talking right now. I don't know, Elijah. What are you saying?
I might be small, but I am mighty. I can return some backspin, and I will take these games.
Off with.
I gotta be honest with you, Seth. I'm not sure where Troy's comment was coming from about the backspin returns by Elijah.
Oh yeah.
That was the first one I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
that he did not return the backspin.
Been pretty consistent about it, being successful in it anyway.
Maybe Troy was talking about himself.
That could be. He can do that sometimes. Look at this. Elijah had an opportunity right there. Troy was backed up. He couldn't quite get
They're
it pulled
gonna
off.
take turns doing nothing but backspin to prove points.
That's a pretty good hit by Troy. Look at that replay. And you can see Elijah's ready, and Troy just slams it, and Elijah.
Looked to me like Troy did the whip.
Man, it'd be so good to have a camera in that corner right there.
Wouldn't it though?
Is it, though?
Overshot by Elijah.
It's going to allow the score to be tied up 4-4.
Overshot by Troy, putting Elijah back in the lead.
Look at this, just over the net. That was really gorgeous.
With Elijah popping them back up in
Take
the
a
air.
look at it.
Over and over. Troy keeping them short.
Backspin.
It is a risky game when returning those backspins.
It is, and he put it right in the net. Just off the edge of the table. Elijah can't keep that one on the other side, but it wasn't far off either. 6-5, Elijah's still in the lead. Oh my word, did you see that? That was beautiful and puts Elijah up by 2.
That was a great,
Off the net. Ooh, right nugget ball.
right where the sun doesn't shine. Double point.
Look at this. I mean, how is he even, if he had completed that, it wouldn't have been a surprise. But I'll tell you, he's got some momentum right now in game 3. He's up by 2 games. And now he's up by 2 points in the 3rd game.
I will say that they both seem to be making adjustments each rally this game. Overshot there by Troy.
3 points up right now is Elijah over Troy, and he's up 2 games to none in this best of 7. So Troy's got to be a little bit cautious, you would think.
I have a feeling the next point, Troy will smash into the net.
Let's see.
That would be accurate.
And that's going to put game point on Elijah right here. And in fact, if we take a look and see where Troy, I mean, you called it just ahead of it, and that's exactly what happens.
That prediction comes from the adjustments they've been making. They seem to just adjust a little too much.
Oh, wow. Look at how Elijah ends this game. I'll tell you what, Elijah's come back with a vengeance. There's no doubt about it. I mean, it's nice. Everything looks good. Then Elijah just there, slam, and Troy just can't quite come up with it. And I'll tell you what, this is 3 games to none. And I can tell you from personal experience exactly how this feels when you have to win game 4. But I don't know how that feels. So maybe Troy can pull out the 4th game, but I don't know. Elijah's been pretty consistent, I got to say.
I also think if Troy took off his 50-pound shoes, things might also change.
Yeah, that could be. That certainly wears on the ankles.
He
and
loves those steel-toe shoes.
Not quite what ping pong was made for. He is going to get the first point
Overshot
here.
by Elijah.
As a net
That
serve.
is a net serve.
Or as they say, a let. Wow, that was as low a serve as you can make.
An attempted shot by Troy sent back into his own side.
Gives Elijah a point. He's going to tie it up. Look at their movements. And they are playing one side to the other side.
It was a cute little hop by Elijah while sending it into the net.
And that
Troy gives up.
nothing he could do about it. I mean, just look at it.
Some lightweight shoes would have got him up there much quicker.
I mean, he was ready for Elijah to just slam it, and it just didn't happen.
It would be insane to see how Troy plays in regular tennis shoes. He's been playing in those for a year now.
He probably wouldn't know what to do.
He'd probably
Be so light on his
way
feet.
faster. He'd probably just float through the air. Great rally going on over here. Got some top spin,
Been
some back
so
spin,
many of these.
Backing up. Unfortunately, a little too far back for Elijah. Unable to make it to the other side.
So many great rallies in this 4-game set. Look at this. Just beautiful.
Even the game's being 3-0 right now. I still have to say that the 2 playing styles we have here are great.
They really are. I mean, it's maybe as entertaining to watch as anything you'll get around here. Wow, what a hit by
Great
Troy.
shot.
Let's take a look at it. Right off the serve by Elijah. Troy, nice, easy motion right back. Elijah sends it right back. Troy's ready, and I don't know, Elijah gave it his best effort. Just that effort was not good enough. It's 5-3. Troy had him set up, but couldn't complete it. Oh, look at that. Same thing, he's let Elijah tie it up. He's getting him set up, he's just not finishing it off. There's a point.
Overshot by Elijah.
Wow.
Great return by Troy, putting the bottom left spin. Top spin, overshot. Exactly what Troy was looking for.
Ooh, again, he had him set up, can't finish it off. Oh, I'm going to take a look at it and just see right there. He's set up, he's ready for it, but sends it off. Good on Elijah, too, for not taking the bait and hitting that over the table, because he very well could have. He pulled off and took the point. Back-to-back points, and he's now down only one. And Troy's got to be feeling some pressure right now. Well, Elijah's now tied up, and Troy is really close to being out of the chance to go to the final table. Finally, a much-needed point for him.
Very intense serve here.
Look at that serve.
Very
really
nice.
low.
Great
That
placement
was
by
beautiful.
Troy.
That was beautiful. That gives him
Taking full advantage of
game
Elijah's
point.
location.
Yes, for sure. That was absolutely perfectly played. Troy's a point away from at least taking game 4 and staying in this thing. And that is beautiful by Elijah. Look at that one. I mean, it's hard going hard, and you've backed up, and then Elijah just gives you a little touch, hits the net, slows down, and that's going to give Troy the game.
Troy his first win. Not when it's a total shutdown. I'm sure he is probably satisfied now. Still very possible for him to come back.
Wow.
Great returns.
Wow.
Overshot.
After all of that, that was just beautiful.
First point of this game is going to Elijah.
Tied up here in game 5.
Replay? It didn't look like it to me.
I didn't see a net.
Nope.
There was a challenge on that to see if it was a net. Elijah lost the challenge, and therefore he loses a second point. No, just kidding. Look at this, he's ready. Oh yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Really good effort on both, and that is a great point by Elijah. There was some beautiful back and forth on this, Isaiah. I don't know. I just think that this just shows the skill level in this game 5 is really, really picked up.
Notice how high the ball is, most of the hits for that rally.
Just,
Pretty rare you see between these two.
and nobody attempt to just jam it home.
Right. While the ball is moving slower, it does extend the rally, making the game a little more fun.
Tell you what, that was a bit rough. Well, I'm not really sure what happened. Looked like Elijah had an opportunity. He just had a complete whiff on it. Let's see. Just
Bottom
was a good
spin
serve.
I could have guessed that.
and then yep, just a swing and a miss right there.
A little celebratory by Troy.
See a little jubilation there.
Well, it did not work.
That was going to be a point for
Short by
Elijah.
Troy.
I'll tell you, Troy, having been down 3 games to none, is, you know, he won the last game and he's maintained the lead here in this. Doesn't quite maintain that jam though.
We have one player continuing to overshoot and one player continuing to beat that net senseless.
Look at that high arc and then right off the edge of the table.
side spin by Troy. Seems to work out.
He's now taking a commanding 3-point lead here. That was a, oh my goodness, that's another really thing of beauty. He's going to give Elijah the point. Let's look at this. You can see this serve.
Nick was so small. We're going to call it Nick Jr.
Nick Jr. Oh, and Troy's head might have been in the way, but
I would admit it.
I'll tell you.
That's how little it's going to be.
Oh,
Kidding me!
it's not the way you want to give up points in a best-of-7 match when you're up 3-1 and losing in the 6th. Or that. It's 9-5 now. 4 points up for Troy. This is the largest lead I believe he's had this entire series.
I absolutely think you are right.
Yeah, and Elijah's here going to take a timeout.
What went wrong there, Elijah? Did you read the spin wrong?
Nope, I wasn't paying attention. Got too excited, got too caught up in my own.
Still excited about Nick Jr., I see.
Things are going good.
I was just.
Very good.
Would you consider yourself a good DJ Khaled right now?
Well, you have to let him, you're not going to hear him.
I'm gonna play.
You consider
What was your
to,
question? Say that again.
would you consider yourself DJ Khaled at the moment?
Not yet. Once I win, maybe.
Well, if all you did was win, there would not be a 3 on Elijah's side. It was a trick question.
I had no idea what your question was. I had no idea.
All right.
DJ Khaled? All I do is
DJ
win.
Colin, whatever.
Khaled?
All right, there we go, and we are back 9-5. Troy's up by 4. Elijah needed that timeout, and he has a chance to close this thing off. That's going to be nice
This
for him.
overshot is brought to you by our unpaid sponsor of Red Bull.
It's what it takes to be doing these late at night. And okay, so we got 2 in a row here by Elijah. He was down by 4. Now he's only down by 2. Oh, that was rough. But that was beautiful by Troy.
It's going to be game point for Troy.
Nicely done. There we go. And boom, just into the net there. So, yeah, here we go. Do you have a point? All right, 10-8. 10-9.
Troy's last chance.
And it's tied up. We've got to see this. And we missed a couple there on the screen because of a replay, but right there after letting Elijah come back 10-9, became 10-10.
Missed the table, but got the ceiling.
All right, Elijah has the stroke.
As we move into the
Look at this.
overtime.
That's going to be a point for Elijah.
Now taking the lead, Elijah. Very graceful shot by Troy, confusing Elijah into overshooting, tying the game back up at 11-11. Elijah with the serve.
About the way the last extra inning game went.
Troy back in the lead, 12-11. And the serve. Bottom spin. Battle of the bottom spin.
You
Little
can
top
tell
spin.
how intense this is. Look at this. Oh, what a
Troy
play.
takes it.
What a play.
Still down one
Look
game.
at this.
But what a comeback.
It's by Elijah. Troy just puts it just too far out of Elijah's reach. And that is going to make this a 3-2 series in this best of 7. Elijah still, he just needs 1 game to win it. Troy still needs 2. Certainly in Elijah's favor, but the last 2 games, Troy has really picked it up.
I have a feeling this might be the most entertaining game coming up.
Yeah, this could be the best.
Both of
because-
them seem to be on fire.
I agree with you. I mean, they are playing with a different intensity. The last 2 games have been a different intensity. They've both gone to overtime and back and forth through that. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it was so close.
Great shot by Elijah.
Look at the
but
replay.
Still just missed off to the left and over.
Let's just look at this.
Right there.
Just off. Elijah with a serve. And there's his first point.
Needed a little bit more beef.
Wow.
They failed serve.
Wow.
Still made it over.
Let's look at that. That was very interesting.
Right off that corner.
Still landed, and Troy made him pay for it right there. It's 3-1.
Gave Troy the perfect opportunity. Nice low return.
Wow. Let's see.
I don't think I've seen Troy get that low before.
Look at this. So close, so close.
Actually, a really good tactic by Troy.
Whoa, Elijah wasn't ready. He made a wonderful return, but we're going to call that null and void.
Oh, boy. Another one of them?
An attempted graceful bottom spin by Troy. Overshooting. Top spin serve by Elijah. Very high. Oh, off the net. Over. Back and
What
forth.
in the world? I'll tell you what.
Great effort by both players. Some serious frustration coming from Elijah right now.
Now, hey, Troy wasn't ready. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Oh,
Elijah seems to be winded from his frustration.
this is impressive.
Oh.
Impressive
Once
all the way
again.
around, but couldn't quite close it off. Look at this. I mean, it's impressive. Just off. Eight to 2. This is game 6 here. Best of 7.
I think we're going to have to edit this video later on with a rally counter.
And there's a point for Elijah. It's his first in a while. 3-9. Oh, that's a
Just
tough one.
off the net, allowing for multiple bounces on Elijah's side. Bad serve off the corner by Troy. Still going to be game point for Troy. And that is the game. That is going to tie this series up.
8-7, baby.
What? Who could have possibly imagined all 3 of the past games? I'm not saying it wasn't impossible. Barely overshot. Maybe half an inch.
When you let the anger get the best of you, that's the way it's going to be. And you deserve every bit of those when you let anger get the best of you. There's no way to compete.
Seems
Elijah's
to be
got
back
tied
and
up.
forth.
It is. It's been pretty than maybe the last one has been. And 4-3.
Elijah's point there, now breaking the back and forth cycle.
Let's take a look at this. Perfectly placed by Elijah. Troy sends it over, but sends it over. Far over.
The idea of Troy's spike was there. It was accurate. Just
missed the spot.
Right.
Well, Elijah's up by 3 very quickly after he's kind of calmed himself down a little bit.
Some may consider this table talk, but I am starting to understand why most commentators are 300 feet away in a press box.
Well, just like that, Troy's come back within 1. And the serve. Nice low return by Elijah. Excellent placement by Troy. Elijah had just about every one of those returned perfectly until the last. Wow.
Good attempt.
Look at it. He got close.
I
Actually
don't know
made
about you, but I
contact.
have also noticed right there,
That's
Elijah has
Look at this.
changed his forehand technique, and it's starting to look much, much better.
Yeah, I think you're right. You know, I hadn't noticed, but I think you're onto something there. Well, and he's going to tie it up with that. Look at, oh, he was so close. Troy placed it. Elijah got there, but couldn't quite get it over.
Elijah's forehand back to the old ways. Net serve.
Net serve. Undo that one.
Just barely missed getting that over the net. It's going to put Troy 2-point lead.
Only down by 1. The winner of this game takes it all. Oh, and now it's going to be game point. From 3 games to none to 3-3.
Cast your votes now, America.
All
Just
right.
kidding, we don't do that.
Wow. Elijah kind of set him up for that one. Troy took the bait. Well, I do believe it's...
That is going to
Gonna be-
win the series. Troy comes back the last 4 games.
going to be bedtime for Elijah.
I get post-game conference.
We're going to now take words from the winner.
There you go. Both sides, very competitive, very intense. I didn't think it was going to go to Game 7 after getting beat down for the first 3 games. We persevered, but even after I improved, game's still competitive to the end. That last one went to overtime, right? Or was that at least close?
It was close.
I think we had 2 games in overtime. Very good.
The word you used was perseverance, and I have to say that that is a great word to choose.
I think so too.
All right, the end.
I embody perseverance.
Now that Troy's head has blown up like an air balloon, I am ready
Elijah, your
to
turn.
deflate it.
No.
We're back. This is the tournament round, final round, like it was last time. It is going to be Troy versus Isaiah. Troy maybe a little bit exhausted after going a full 7 games out of the last best of 7. And Isaiah pretty well rested.
Not a smart decision. Like 2 or 3 more hours.
Should be a good matchup. Looked like Troy made some adjustments in his best of 7 against Elijah. Came back from a 3-0 deficit to take it to game 7 after winning the next 3 and then won the 4th. And he claims he is ready to go. We'll determine who's going to score, or who's going to serve first, rather. And Isaiah is going to take the serve. Let me if I can get this. Okay, and this best of 7 begins for the tournament champion right now. We'll start pretty simply, but with a point for Troy. Looks like both teams are kind of taking it easy. Nice, simple approach. I bet Troy's going to go up 2-0. Maybe it's a good approach for him against Isaiah. Definitely a different player than Elijah. Nice low one. It's going to be a 4-0 start.
That's what got me. It looks like it, but it's been.
Nice low serve. Good back and forth, but a point for Troy after Isaiah overshot game 1. Down by 5. Nice. And he leaves it up, and then decides what it's not supposed to hit. Then we missed that, but that's a point for Isaiah. It's 2-7. Three to 7. That was a beautiful, beautiful hit by Isaiah, and Troy puts it right into the ceiling. See what we get on this one. Whee! Right up over the top, hits the ceiling, and over. Well, after an early hole, it's now 7-4. Nice low serve. Another point. Several in a row. Put Isaiah within striking distance in game 1. Eight 5. Oh, and an easy one for Troy right there. Let's take a look at that replay. Perfect serve. Low, simple, easy. Pops up. And then the old discouraging net point there. Woo! He fires that with a little vengeance. Let's take a look at it. Up. From underneath he goes, but nothing lands except on top of Isaiah.
Targeting on the bad beat.
Targeting, that's right. 9-6 and 10-6. Game point Troy's got a pretty significant advantage here in game 1. Easy serve. Look at that. And Isaiah just does what Isaiah does. Doesn't matter how far behind he is. He's never out because of those types of hits. Nice, low, back and forth. Oh my, that was beautiful. Oh, and that was, you got to say that's nothing but a mistake. There was no reason to risk it. He risked it. He didn't get the biscuit. All right, so game 2 begins now. They didn't even waste any time in it. Oh my, look at that. That's going to be a nice point for Isaiah. Elijah, the ball was right at your foot. Just there. Well, 2 early points for Isaiah. Wow. 3-1 Isaiah. Game 2, best of 7 for the tournament championship. No, you didn't. It was good. I was watching. You didn't, though. It wasn't. It was behind the table. Let's see if we can still get it. No, probably too late. Yeah, you were behind it. I was watching. But no, that's all right. We'll just redo that one. Yeah. There's Isaiah, point 4-1. Oh. All right, off the finger. Boing, 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 boing. All things are possible. Easy point for Isaiah. Now, Isaiah probably needs this one. I don't know that I would want to go down 2-0 against Troy. He seems to be kind of on fire here. That was a beautiful return. Nice point for Isaiah. I'm going to take a look at that. That was really nice. It was a great serve. Good return. Wow, what a return there. And Troy just puts it over the table. Seven to 2. Now the game is starting to get out of hand. Same result. Wow. We definitely have to take a look at that one. It was a great serve. Troy was a little bit off balance. Couldn't quite come up with it. Wow, just stayed on the table. This is just, Isaiah's coming back with a vengeance here. Look at that replay as well. Just gently puts it over. Troy plays that game and then pop. Nothing he can do about it. And again, it's same hit, same result. Really good looking stuff to end game 2. And Isaiah just kind of put this one away without giving Troy much of a chance at all. So we go to game 3, tied up 1 apiece here in the best of 7 championship. Off the table to give Troy the early point in game 3. And it's tied up. Well, Isaiah can land those. Troy really hasn't had no answer thus far. It's gonna be 5-1. Oh, and just off the table. That's back-to-back points for Troy.
Just such a graceful.
Look at this. Back-to-back points. Simple, and just shot it right off the table. Oh, and that's not how he wants to give up a point. Gets one back there, though. 6-4. Nicely done on both sides, but Troy will take the point. So Isaiah puts it into the net. That's a great serve and a great return by Isaiah to keep that on his side of the table. Look at this. It's a great serve. Isaiah very perfectly sets it up. Troy just can't land it. Oh, and just off. 8-5 Isaiah. 9-5. Oh man, that is not how you want to get into game point right here. Let's take a look. Serve up. Oh, just can't quite come up with it. And that's going to get Troy a point, make it 10-6. Oh, just off the table to let Isaiah win game 2.
You get color guy? You get color guy?
Yeah. You up for it?
Why did this one have a little dead cat on it?
Because I lost it somewhere along the line. Yeah. So game 3 is going to begin. Troy's going to have the serve, and it is game 4 rather is going to begin. Isaiah's winning 2-1.
All right. Looks like I'm not getting much of any.
Oh yeah. Yep. You're good. It's just mixing to 1.
Oh, okay.
And let's take a look at that replay and just see. Oh, nope, that's all we needed to see right there. Bunch of nothing. the slow walk. And this, they won. Us commentary and other folks up here missed that point. All right, very slow, simple serve. It was set up for Isaiah. He just could not complete. Finally gets one. Let's take a look at it too. Isaiah gives it easy. Backed up and ready, but just nothing he could do about that.
The tip that spike went off the side. Nowhere near the table there.
Yeah. Well, you just got finished with an extremely intense best of 7. What do you expect out of this best of 7?
Well, I mean, I was different against Troy. When I play Troy, I just don't know how to play his style. I still have to learn.
I don't know. You took him to a best of 7, and it was, I mean, let's take a look at this.
In that last game, the anger kind
You're getting frustrated. Ooh, and just a swing and a miss on that for Troy. But you took him to a full game. I mean, you owned him for the first 3 games.
So disappointing.
And this right here, there's no question that it's been a good game.
Yeah, Isaiah is good against Troy. I mean, my specialty is against you and Isaiah. I just don't know. So, but I feel like that Isaiah will probably.
Think he's gonna pull this out?
Yeah, that's how it normally is for him.
Oh, and just over on that one. That's gonna give Troy a 2-point advantage here in game 4.
I think I might.
I don't know. Don't know how that stayed on the table. Somehow it did. We're going to take a look, though, and just see. It was a pretty bang-up serve. Look at that. Wow, just off, and Isaiah just wasn't exactly sure where to put that.
Troy's serves are usually like bullet fast.
That did not make the side. That's going to be a point for Isaiah. Yeah, they both have some very unique serves.
The issue with Troy's serve is it's so fast. If it hits that net, it's not landing back on you. And if it hits the net on a serve anyway, it'd be a net serve.
Brings Isaiah within 1.
I can smell his breath.
And now he has tied it up.
Yeah, I gotta take some advice from Isaiah. I gotta watch and learn. Figure out what I need to do differently.
Yeah, you got to play each person differently, that's for sure. Look at that. Oh, and that was a great attempt by Isaiah, but we'll take a look at it here.
Isaiah likes to keep it tied.
Off the side, he was able to get to it, but could not quite pull it up, and Troy's tied this game. Troy needs it. He probably doesn't want to go down 3-1 against Isaiah, but
It wouldn't be his first.
it would not. Isaiah just off the edge, ties it back up. Oh,
That serve kind of starts to happen when it gets to the end. I've noticed with Troy that his serves are kind of wonky getting near the.
that was pretty nice. That was a double bounce. Yeah. That's going to be 10-8 game point.
Even though Isaiah was falling back here, he came back.
He has come back, that's for sure. And that's going to do it. It is going to be 3-1. I'll tell you what, we may need to take just a small break and just see. We got Troy down 3-1 right now.
You can interview if you want.
Yeah.
So you seem to be down 2 games. What do you think they're going to do to come back and beat him?
Play small ball better. Don't try to do too much. And, don't overthink the returns. Isaiah's got a lot of different stuff he can throw at you. Hard to master it all, so just keep it small. Don't try anything too big.
So you said you're going to play small ball, right?
Correct.
All right, just leave that information out of it. Okay. Isaiah, you seem to be up with us here, and besides win, what do you think you're going to do to keep it going?
I will return to small ball still.
Okay.
And that's about as classic a response as you get from Isaiah.
Get better now.
He's just going to take whatever Troy does and do it better.
Had that happened before?
Well, this could be it for Troy. Now, Troy's been in this situation before, namely just a set ago when he was down 3-0 against you. He's 3-1 right now against Isaiah. So it's not like Troy just can't do this, but I will say Isaiah's put the hurt on him a couple of times, and we'll see. Not been quite as tight of games as they were against you. Not a single overtime game yet.
It's either Isaiah's winning me or a little bit back. So.
And it's going to start with a point for Troy.
It starts with a point for Troy, but is it going to end with a point for Troy?
That's what we're going to find out. It's 1-1 right now. This is one of those great returns by Isaiah, but it ends up being a point on Troy's side of the board. 2-2. It's going to tie it up.
And Isaiah shoots it over. To the moon and beyond.
Look at that. That's just great play by Isaiah to tie this game up here in game 5. It is. It's tough to come back. Yeah, that's just some good stuff right there. Point for Isaiah. Let's take a look at that replay.
We have to at least get one of them.
Nice return by Troy, but just nothing he can do about that. It's coming in too speedy for him.
Isaiah gets down there, just gets level with the ball. It really helps him out there.
It does. Playing low sometimes makes a big difference.
I'm always playing low, but
That's by default.
I don't have it.
That's all right. That could be part of your advantage.
Looks like Troy's not able to make it back there. That back's been really affected anyway, and how far that went there.
Wow, that is not how he wanted to give up the tying point. As a net serve.
Yes, sir.
That was not a net serve, but we'll replay it just to see. All right, let's see. We're going to see right here. Nope.
And he's lost it.
It was over. I saw the over. I literally saw the over. That's going to be a point for Troy. It's okay because the refs are on your side, Isaiah. So just so you know, we're yeah, and that's look at where we're at. Oh, 7-5. Take a look at it.
I'm sure Isaiah's extra frustrated here because he just lost what he thought should be a point for him.
Really nice. Really nice. And he's within one again.
I wouldn't be surprised if Isaiah tied it up and just took the lead.
Yeah, he may go on a little tear here. That kind of seems to happen. He kind of will get several and like that.
Yeah.
It's
He
several
falls
in a row.
back and then just
Somehow just kind of
climbs that ladder.
he does. He's good at that. And just like that, he's up 8-7, and he's really just 3 points away from taking this
Yeah.
World Series. Oh, now it's just 2 points away.
Definitely not one you want.
No. And look at that serve. Yeah, it's got to be a disappointing way to give up the 9th point of the game.
That is he's having so much. The ball looked pink in that shot.
And that,
But I'm not surprised. We should surprise him.
we expect him to go on a tear, but now it is match point. Very small little serve. He tried to catch him off guard. Look at those returns, though. And that's it. And I'll tell you,
That is match ball right there.
he tried to catch Troy off guard with a serve. Troy had none of it. He returned it beautifully, but then right there, just nothing he could do. It's just good play. That's all we got to say. It's just good play. And Isaiah, yet again, yes, you have won the World Series after being a ping pong disaster just 9 months ago. 9 months. I mean, I believe you probably lost 200 games in a row at least. And
The first night.
I can say that. Man, I don't think you're taking a page here. How do you feel right now? Get your face out of here.
Someone say I won the World Series.
Yeah. You indeed did, you know? You get good.
I give all props out to Seth with me playing this sport without him. We're going to keep playing.
That was a $400.
the night's just beginning.
Yes, the night is just beginning. Off
maybe not so longer beautiful
Butterfly,
paddle,
please, Monster.
flaming hands and all. But butterfly for the win.
How do you feel after losing that? No?
Like I was outmatched. I was outplayed.
I agree with that.
Dude, I don't know. You turned your game up like 50%. I said improvement.
You gonna play me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm not yet. But after, am I able to play yet?
Oh yeah, I just think he's probably tired now. So we can.
Who's playing?
I want to play Jeff.
Them two.
But then I want to play you because
This
I
will be
haven't
the best
played
time
tonight.
to do about this. We need to get it.
It was like Herbie blew a gasket. Did you get that live? Awesome. Get a replay.
Well, it's gonna be a little late on that.
Herbie Blue Guys.
It was. It was like a little beetle.
Strange things happen when it's 1:30 in the morning.
I'm sorry.
Nope, I never want to do that ever again.
All right, let's
You
see.
were like an octave lower. I was like, what? Here it is.
An octave lower.
Octave lower.
Oh, there it was.
Yeah, that was close. It's a little louder. A little more juice.
Why are y'all trying to replicate this?
Replicate.
Replicate.
Take that sound and you put it on repeat really fast, and you'll have the Jetsons feel.
Official.
Or
I don't know.
we're all go-kart.
It's like,
Oh, I forgot about that. It wasn't the go-kart though, it was that little bike you had. That miniature
our go-kart
motorcycle.
parts sound like bubbles.
Oh, in old Winchester Road. I gave that to you, didn't I? And you gave it to somebody to fix a bike or something, didn't you?
Oh, that guy
Yeah,
that
Greg.
lived on Mason Road.
Yeah, or something.
Way
No way. No way. No
I've been
way.
totally apologizing.
That was like a C minus.
I'm done trying to be part of your generation.
Ow, why did you do that?
It just got hurt. That was the best
Hey,
ever.
your generation wasn't much better. Yeah, than me.
My generation doesn't what?
Much better.
How old are you? 19?
I'm not in your
I'm
generation.
7 years older than you. 7 and a half.
You're technically a millennial, right?
Hmm?
Technically a millennial, right?
I guess Hazel Hudson is
You're like barely.
June baby.
I miss being a millennial by 10 days. I think, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure millennials ended at the end of 97.
So you're Gen Z. You're part of my generation.
Yeah. You're Gen Z. No, is it? No, he's
Not
a
his, he's Gen Alpha.
See,
No,
I
I'm
was
Gen Z.
born like 20 days
Wait,
ago.
I'm Gen Z.
No, you're Gen Alpha.
Which one of you?
Who do you think? Who do you have unrecorded?
Okay. All right, here we go. So this one's gonna have to remain plugged in
That's
Okay.
rough, dude.
because it's near
Just
death.
dying or something?
Yeah, it's just batteries in it, so it's still, just gotta remain plugged in.
I guess I'll do the camera. You can do this for me.
Yeah. Is this somebody's? Good gracious. Good gracious. All right, I may not be playing Elijah after all.
I feel bad for you because of your smell.
You got hit by that
burning my
subway,
nose
dude.
You got me 10 times worse for that.
Bro, that's worse than Brussels sprouts.
You got hit so late. This is insane.
What is this going to? Okay, so
What are you looking for?
all right, let's see.
2005.
Oh, it's weird.
I'm Gen Beta.
Alpha.
Or Gen Alpha. Okay, good. Oh yeah, I knew that. Hazel Hudson should be Gen Beta. Hazel Hudson should be Gen Beta.
No, they're Gen Alpha, Elijah.
They're Gen
All right,
Alpha.
Yeah.
They missed it by just a bit.
Gen Beta's about to be up in a couple months.
I don't even know what the trend's gonna be.
This is the talk you came here for.
Crystal, order another candle.
Generation talk.
Gen Beta, the trends are gonna be
Hazel's gonna be getting it down with the new trends
100%.
for Gym Beta. All right, Isaiah, you're scoring. I'm cameras. You're also analysis.
Where'd you put it? Did you put it on the rack?
It doesn't look like it's on the
I
rack.
had to have left it on the table or something.
Well, he just used it, didn't he? It's not in the case.
Did you use the?
Oh, is it not in your bag?
No, she put it in the big
Range.
It's nice to not have to be worried about the screen not going off.
Where'd you set it? No matter what.
Yeah, it
I
seems
had
to only
one.
happen
I
with
just
Troy.
lost like 8. I lost 8 straight. I haven't won today at all.
It seems to really only happen when I play Troy. I know, but I don't think I've won a game against Troy ever.
Where did it go?
Troy.
I promise not back. Check twice.
You just vanished.
Did you set it up here? There's a remote up there.
It's right here. It's right here. Ain't no place.
Where's the other one?
Isaiah, you wearing the other one?
Where's the other mic? Oh, there it is.
Oh, never mind.
I was just gonna give it a. Let me key real quick.
What's after Jim Baker? Jim Carrey.
We would have to start with a C.
Yeah, that's why I said Jim Carrey.
Kara what?
Jim Carrey.
Karen?
Carrey. S-A-R-R.
You know, hey, what's the military C, Isaiah?
The what?
The military C, do you know?
C?
Yeah, the military word for it.
For what?
C.
For seed?
C, the letter C.
Charlie?
That Jim Charlie letter.
You're talking about the jargon, radio jargon.
Wait, you know all?
Okay.
You know all?
I've got you see. I got the player timeout overlay.
Alpha,
Is this out of 7, I guess?
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie,
Okay.
Diego? No, I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't think it's Diego.
Oh, so Alpha, I didn't know that. I didn't know.
Delta. It's Delta.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, let's
Jen,
get it.
I can see that. So are you get off the military? Are you gonna get off the military?
That's a quick way.
Is that a sign of things to come for Isaiah? Probably.
Who brought this out here?
Bailey, probably.
It's going in the pile the other way.
Yeah, otherwise it's just going to end up staying out here for...
Well, that's what. That blue one's been out here since January, I think.
All right, so you were putting on some stuff on the paddles before the game. How much of a difference does that make?
Well, the stuff that I was putting on, the product that I was putting on is the Butterfly Spin Refresh. I'm not sure what the chemical has in it, but it is not like just rinsing it off with water. It's when it dries, it's going to leave somewhat of a sticky substance.
So noticeable difference.
Correct. It's going to also knock off all that dust.
All right, they are ready. Let me put this on my and take off the warm up. All right, we are ready.
All right, who's gonna serve first?
Yep.
No.
So it's gonna be a 7-game series between Elijah and Seth.
Paddle down.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, my hands are almost as small.
And point.
All right. No, it's this hand. No, you got it. Right.
We have some early on cheating going on.
Didn't take long.
Setting a precedent.
What a way to begin.
All right, so Elijah gets the serve. And we are underway already. And drawing it in close and then shooting it
First
back.
point.
Set me up. Set me up.
Actually, for starters, I need to fix the screen here, as I still have it as the serve for Elijah.
It was Elijah's.
Okay, that was Elijah's point, correct?
Yes.
Some obliviousness over here in the
Apologies
commentary
there.
team.
Still new
right.
to running equipment here.
1-0, and Elijah does the same
Elijah
thing
with
again,
the
replay.
point.
Same strategy, same result. Just really confident spike.
Yeah, I've been needing to play. I play so easy.
Some trash talk underway. We'll see if Dad's offense plays into this. Good
really
rally
good.
going on right now.
Back
Pops
and
it up.
forth going.
Tries the
Just
backspin.
barely overshot by Seth.
Tried the
Just
backspin.
gonna put Elijah in the lead with
0-3. Good rally here. Pops it up. Elijah drawing in. Tries the spike, but Dad defends it. Elijah playing it
Oh.
close. That worked. And Dad could not place it on the table.
What a drop.
Yep, that was about as good of a fake out as you're going to see.
Well, I don't know that I would consider that a fake. It's really just called a drop.
Whatever you want to call it, it was epic. 5-0. Oh, no, wait. 4-1. Okay, I thought Elijah missed that.
All right, redo that.
I was interfering. With the score.
All right, redo that. Troy was trying to fix something that didn't need to be fixed.
You didn't score it. Is the
Well,
problem.
you didn't give me a second.
5-0. Good rally. Elijah playing some
Great
good
return
positioning.
by Seth. Just barely notching on that net.
Yep.
Off to the side, out of reach by Elijah.
Once it hits the net, it's over.
This is the problem.
Apologies.
They are scoring. They are the slowest updates.
That was the first point for Seth.
1-5.
He really wanted to make sure it got put up there. That is going to be another point for Elijah.
Got a little
Lead
bit.
6-1.
A little bit excited there. 1-6.
Oh, yeah, man, for sure.
1-6 serve. Good backspin, but can't get it to land. Then quickly
Now,
falling in the hole.
Elijah's serve. Little side spin action there.
Good back and forth.
Jinx.
Oh, good drop again. And the spike to finish it. Replay.
Great rally. Ended with some side spin off to the right by Seth. Gonna put Elijah 8-1.
8-1 serve. Drawing him in close. And Elijah can't play it. 2-8, Dad serves. Overhand,
Just
can't get
barely
it to drop.
overshot. Seth serving. Ooh. Great top spin there.
Clips the edge.
Came in a little bit hotter than Elijah was expecting.
9-3. Ooh, good side spin, but a beautiful return.
Amazing return by
And we'll
Seth.
see
Can
the
we get a replay there?
Yeah. I didn't expect that good of a return, to be honest. That was a good hit by Elijah. A lot of spin.
Is that correct? Did I get it?
Perfect placement.
I didn't have.
9-4. Hopefully it's 9-4. And now it will be 10-4.
Yeah, thanks.
4-10, rather. All right, game
Trying to
point.
find my groove. Just bear with me, people.
He's getting warmed up. 4-10. Quick rally. Elijah
Oh,
shuffling
hey.
around over there.
Minor attack there failed.
5-10. Good side spin. Elijah does well to combat it, but then it
Oh.
rolls over the net. Replay. You see, when it's that top spin, if it hits the net, it's almost always going over.
Right. That's the power of it.
10-6. Seen
That
that
is
a
going to
couple times.
conclude game 1
Man,
of our 7-game series. Great win by Elijah,
This is
11-6.
all right. Well,
Seth
serve.
is going to start us
Yeah.
off with the serve as we.
Is that how you expected the first game to go?
I would say
0-0.
Yeah.
Good drop by Elijah, but Dad was ready for it. Tries to spike, but into the net.
It's going to be the first point of the game going to Seth.
1-0 serve. Oof.
A little bit of a fake out there. It's just cut short.
Yep. I think he faked himself out. Good spike there for
Pretty
Elijah.
common. Oh, just over the net.
Oh,
Great
replay. I was thinking Elijah was doing really well. It was a good spike, but the return set up that beautiful.
Just watch how low that is.
Oh my goodness. Can't blame Elijah for not returning that one.
Side spin.
Side spin, side spin. Tries the spike, but unsuccessful. Elijah's been going after that spike a lot early on.
I can tell that Seth is making quite a few changes this game, and it's working out for him.
What are you seeing? Oh, over the table. Well, what are you seeing specifically that's changed?
Well, just last week I learned that he does not read spin from the opponent's paddle. Whose point was that? Whose was that?
Elijah's.
Thank you.
Man, beautiful. They are continuing ahead of the replay. Tied it. Elijah playing close to the table. What a spike replay. Kind of an unconfident spike, but still got it to land. He kind of slowed it down. Worked to his favor.
As I was saying earlier, Seth just informed me last week that he does not read spin off of the opponent's paddle rather than reading it in the air. It's going to be another point for Elijah there.
That's interesting. I wonder if that's different because Elijah, he tends to hit it very low, very quick.
Right.
It's got to be harder to read that spin. Replay.
Let's see if we can see any of his adjustments here.
I think it's that positioning, you know? He's taking
Right.
it slow
Right.
and putting it where Elijah can't get it. 4-5. Good
Nice.
top spin. Elijah cannot bring it down.
That's going to tie us up at 5-5.
Elijah with the serve, backspin from Dad. Elijah returns it well, though. Now they're back and forth. Tries the bottom spin again.
Seems
but
that Elijah has been struggling to return those top spin pop-ups.
he's trying to do it with backspin, but when it's
All
top
I know
spin,
is if I was Seth, I'd be a pop-up camper.
replay. Just because we need time to talk. Okay. See, that's the thing. If you get a little too comfortable, you start not worrying about perfecting your serves, and then you just let one slip. Send one over. 7-5. Good top spin there.
There it
Elijah
is,
tries.
the pop-up camper.
Replay.
You're not controlling it. Just stop.
Man, tried it a few times. He really struggles to bring him down with the spike. That time he brought it down a little too much, if I gotta
Right,
say.
overcompensation
Yep.
for the adjustment.
He's got to find a balance.
It's going to put Seth in a 4-point lead, 9-5.
Elijah with the serve needs to catch up fast. Playing fast.
Wow.
Some good returns from Dad, but ultimately Elijah gets it done. 6-9. Underneath the table hit again.
That was a great adjustment by Elijah. Now only 2 points behind.
Got a chance.
Seth with the serve.
Sailed that one over, gave Elijah now only 1 point away. Lands a spike.
That's going to tie us up here.
9-all.
Seems that Elijah has made the proper adjustments. What is Seth going to do next?
Well, that was a big mistake. So that's a game point. Looked like momentum was going in Elijah's favor. Some good returns from Elijah. Elijah likes to play close to the table, backing Dad up. Work there.
This has been a pretty good game so far.
Ending closer than I thought it would. Oh,
It's going to give
that's
the
the thing.
advantage.
With his spike, he
to
put
Seth.
backspin on that.
Right.
He's going to sail no matter what. He's not bringing it down. That time,
Wow.
replay.
Once again, going to even things up here. I don't think I've ever seen this many adjustments in one game.
I think it's just not very consistent, I think is a problem. They're adjusting
No,
and they're not
I can
adjusting.
tell it's on purpose.
Man, why is he completely whiffed on that? It was a slow glider.
give
You'd think he'd at least
Seth-
hit it.
Right. That's going to give Seth the advantage here.
11-12, game point. And now that ties it up. 12 up. Good play by Elijah, and it just hit the side of his paddle.
Tying things back up, Seth with the serve.
Keeping it low, good returns on
That's
both
going to
sides.
put Elijah at the advantage, I believe, for the first time since we've gone into
He has fought, he has
overtime.
adjusted, he has put himself in a good position, but he spikes it into the
He
net.
gives it back up. As the professionals would say, deuce.
14-14. Oh, into the net. I feel like we're seeing.
Slight overcompensation there.
Yep.
Slight overcompensation again.
Everybody's compensating.
Tying back up at 15.
Yikes.
Elijah now with the advantage and the serve.
16-15. Interesting serve from way back with the backspin, but Dad reads it well, then places it
That rally
perfectly.
there had me on
Replay.
the edge of my seat.
Elijah had a good serve, but from there, Dad controlled the entire thing.
Great control.
16 up. Ooh, good hit from Elijah, but a better return. Back and forth now. Dad with a chance, but he misses it. Elijah very lucky right there. Could have easily gone the other way. 17-16.
Little heat there on the serve.
Ooh,
Unexpected.
replay. Is he there
Such a short
where Dad?
return.
That's where he's finding his success. It's all positioning. If Elijah's giving him easy shots to hit like that, he can put it wherever he wants. Oh, rolls it off the net. Will this game ever end? That's Elijah's point. Will this game ever end?
And will the pop-up camper make a reappearance?
Good backspin from Dad. Elijah plays it well. Side spin, back and forth. Elijah into the net, and it continues.
This might be a family record.
18-18.
I believe the highest game we have seen
Into the net.
is 1917. So yes, this will be the record for the highest scoring game of singles.
19-18. Oh, and he can't return
That is
it.
going to be
Oh my
a
goodness.
win by Elijah.
20-18.
I'll pull it up. Yeah, it's definitely a little crooked. What a fantastic game.
Absolutely.
From the beginning, I thought Dad was going to run away with it, but it was a good adjustment.
So what do you think about the pop-up camper? Think that could stick?
What does that mean exactly?
So-
I heard you start using it.
Essentially, Seth was doing a. He was
That's a lot
returning-
better. That's crooked.
See this? See how smooth it is?
That's a lot better.
Your head.
I haven't shaved my
Okay, can I
head.
continue your explanation?
A week. So the pop-up camper is where Seth would pop it up with loads of top spinning. Granted, it looked very graceful. It's just a nice little pop-up camper, nice and peaceful.
This would be a
And Elijah, not realizing that it was going to shoot over every time. There was like 4 or 5 plays in a row. Last game. That right there.
good Thompson replay.
That was a great point by Seth. Just tipping off the left side.
Back and forth, they're pretty good at reading each other's spin, but once it hits that edge, man, that's his perfect placement. 2-0. Yes, I like the term pop-up camper. We'll see if we see it some more this game. But that one goes into net.
Gonna be first point for Elijah this game. That
weird
was the
decision.
pop-up camper.
Replay. We get a good look in depth at the pop-up camper
Pop-up.
play.
And overshot.
Yep. That is perfect. Gets him every time.
Let's get a cape and engrave it.
That's one adjustment that Elijah needs to perfect right now.
Oh, just barely short, heading into the net. Maybe another point for Elijah.
2-3.
Seth still in the lead by 1.
Good backspin on that. But Elijah comes up way too fast. Replay. I don't know what Elijah was expecting there. But he runs up to the front of the table. Dad shoots it to the corner. He had no shot of returning that. Playing close to the table, Dad speeding it up. Top spin, but Elijah's playing it well. Oh, some great.
Great placement by Seth there. Gonna put him in the lead. 1 point further, 5-2.
That one right into the net. Good backspin. Oh my goodness, replay.
Absolutely.
Again.
Must
Placement. Elijah just was not ready for that. Oh my goodness gracious.
I'll tell you what, if he didn't mean to place it there,
He absolutely did.
absolute luck. But yes, I 100% agree.
Right now, Dad is
Full
just-
of control.
Dad's controlling the entire game. He's putting Elijah where he needs him to be, setting him up, and finishing. 8-2. And quite a few times this game, Elijah sent it right into the net, struggling with that backspin. 9-2. Playing this well.
A little bit of a fake out there.
3-9. 6-point disadvantage for Elijah. He needs to turn it up, but just lets that spike fall into the net.
It's going to be match point for Seth.
Elijah gets a little bit of life, but the serve will go back to Dad. 10-4.
Seth
Elijah
with
with some
great
good-
return right off
Yep.
the edge.
Oh my goodness, I don't even know how he got
Oh.
his pound. Replay. Great rally on both sides. On this next one, I don't even know how he got the paddle to it, Dad. But just barely overshoots it. 10-5. Good backspin from Elijah.
Oh,
How does he get
that's
it
the
over?
game.
Replay.
What a way to end it.
Man, I thought Elijah fooled him with a backspin, but he, rolled it over. What a way to end that game. Now it's a 2-1 advantage for Elijah as far as games go. But Dad with his first win there. Maybe a sign of things warming up for him.
And the first point of this fourth game.
1-0. Good back and forth, but ends up in the net.
1-1.
Seems like we've seen that a lot on both sides, hitting into the net.
Well, that's one of the few ways to lose the point.
Oh, yeah, but like, you know.
That is the second time tonight we have seen a ball out of play. Whose point was that?
I think this is a little bit normal, more than normal net hits.
I would agree.
Now we see it again, okay?
That's going to be seen, though, with all of the backspin
Yeah, there's a lot of
from
backspin.
Elijah.
Yeah.
That's a bad serve on Elijah's part, putting Seth in the lead 3-1.
Yep, Elijah's forcing this game to be a backspin kind of game, but he just struggles to return it. 4-1. Good position there from Dad, and he returns it beautifully.
Amazing
Replay.
returns back and forth.
Dude, man, that's a huge missed opportunity for Dad. He had Elijah on the ground and just couldn't put it over the net. He could have put it wherever he wanted there. Oh, that's unfortunate. 2-4, Elijah serve. Sails that one. Now it's-
Happens to everyone.
Yeah. Good backspin there, and we're not even going to see its effect as Elijah completely misses it. 5-3.
Nice side spin serve from Seth there.
Into the net it goes.
Solid
6-3.
3-point lead here. Seth
Yep.
the serve. Into the net.
I think just the wrong time to spike it there. Gotta let it develop a little bit more. Replay. That was weird. It almost didn't.
Watch this technique.
It almost didn't hit Elijah's side.
I already gave it to him. Yeah, I did.
Hit the net.
You want me to give him another one?
I don't know if I've ever seen that before. All right. 4-7. Elijah backing him up, getting the point. 7-5. Had the placement
Pretty
right.
obvious that he was going for that side
Yeah.
over there. Just overshooting the side a little bit.
Had the right idea, the wrong execution. Good top spin there. Elijah tries the backspin, sails it over. How many times has he done this so far? It's one adjustment he hasn't made. 6-8. Good backspin. Try. Oh! Replay. It can be tough to get that top spin off the backspin, but he does it beautifully there.
Right? Great forehand.
It is weird. It looked like Elijah didn't even go after it.
Yeah, Elijah just accepted it, grabbed the ball, and got ready. All right, that's going to give Seth the match
10-6.
point.
10-6.
4-point lead right now.
Elijah being backed up. Good positioning.
That's
Can't
going to
get it
tie
on the
this
table.
series up at 2 games each.
I think we're seeing a distinct improvement from Dad's side.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, this is the most improvements I have ever seen in such short time.
It has been amazing to watch. I can only expect these last few games to be as good as the first.
Almost overshot by Elijah on the
Like a
serve there.
good, quick adjustment from Dad and gets us to the point. Backspin. Elijah, I got
Let's
a replay
get a replay
there.
on this. It almost looked like it went under the net.
It was hard to see in real time.
It went over.
Yeah. Just a weird looking.
It's going to put Elijah in a 2-point lead, 2-0.
Replay that.
Yes, please.
I want to know if it hit Elijah's side or not, or what happened.
I do believe that was Seth's point. Let's just make sure here.
Yeah. Okay, so it hit the. Okay.
Either way, when it hit the paddle, it was over the table. So
Just really good placement. 1-2. Good backspin. 3-1. Just a mistake there. A little too much pop. 4-1. Good serve, but a good return. Elijah sends it into the side of the table.
I was just about to ask, what has changed here with Elijah being in the lead? But it seems like a little bit more speed or heat coming from Elijah.
A little more. I think just both players are warm, you know? Everybody's getting into their groove. I think
It seems to be doing him good and bad.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to see what happens.
he gets a little too excited. 5-3.
Topspin serve, very unusual
Yeah.
for Elijah.
It worked. 6-3. Tried the back spin, but needed a little more pop on that one. Gives Dad the point. Good top spin. Elijah changes his mind halfway through that. And now they're back and forth. Good side spin.
Great
Eats him up.
rally
Replay.
there.
That
Be a
side spin
point
really
for
eat him up.
Seth.
Or ate him up.
Elijah, however, did make some adjustments to the pop-up camper.
And they are continuing on. Missed that rally.
Seth with the attempted side spin
Yeah.
seemed to have hit his finger, something along those lines. Also very common
Yes. All too common.
and frustrating.
8-5. 3-point advantage for Elijah. And a very crucial matchup sends that one into the net.
Seems to be a consistent 2 behind here.
Yep. Just trading points at this point. Elijah struggled to return that one. Oh my goodness.
That's going to tie us up here.
8-8. And game 4 or 5, sorry. Winner of this will be one game away from taking it all.
Who
And
do you
now,
think is going to take the lead in this series with the fourth game? Fifth game.
I'm going to be controversial here. I think Elijah takes it. I think Elijah finds a way to win this.
I don't know. That is
But-
going to be the match point with a 2-point lead.
Yeah, game point. Match point would be for the series. 10-8. Well, so much for my prediction, huh?
Don't play position against me. You let me get in position.
So just a little correction here.
Always have to.
Each game is a match.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a terminology that Dad came up with, so maybe
First
he's wrong.
point of game 6 goes to Seth.
Just to note, he's won 3 straight now.
That is
He has
correct.
yet to give up a game in this 3-game streak, so
Seems like you and him might have some of the same blood.
oh my goodness.
Swing and a miss.
That'll tie it up. Elijah gets to serve. Elijah's got to be sweating it a little bit. 1-1. Great backspin, but somehow puts it back over. And now Elijah's kind of running around. Dad comes up close. Elijah with a chance, and he gets it. Replay. Yep, Dad got himself out of position. All Elijah had to do was to put it on the table, and he was good. 2-1. Oh my goodness
Great
gracious.
placement.
Elijah about sent himself into the corner of the table.
Just barely over the net, off to the side. Out of reach for Elijah.
Two, 3 serve. Gets Elijah off balance, but cannot land the set down. And Elijah now with a 2-point lead.
Little pop-up camper there.
Pretty good.
However, he got the
Yeah.
return. Still worked out in the end for Seth.
Pretty good rally. 4-3. Another good backspin serve, but Dad returns it to perfection. Again, backspin, but Elijah with a beautiful spike on that. It's hard to spike those, but he found a way. I think he just took it. He didn't overdo it. Perfect amount of speed. Oh, they're not waiting for my replays. Unfortunate.
It's going to be another point for Seth.
4-5.
Putting that real tough backspin right over the net.
That'll even
Now
it up.
tying up the game.
Yeah. Elijah's liking that backspin serve, but it comes back. Replay.
Seth back in the lead.
Comes back to hurt him there. I like that serve, though. He's gotten it down.
Just rides right over that net.
Ooh.
Once again with the net point.
I'm not going to replay that, but
Giving him a 2-point lead.
a couple of unlucky rolls there for Elijah. Maybe some really good topspin for Dad.
A little bit of possible overconfidence there, costing him a point. Now only with the 1-point lead.
7-6. Pop up from Dad. What a spike from Elijah.
I'm not even sure what really
Looked like it was
happened
kind of
there.
the start of a pop-up camper, but didn't get enough on it.
He like ran up to the ball, stopped, and then smacked it.
Hey, he's a little guy. That's how he has to approach spikes, you know? When you're shorter, you can't come over him. You gotta wait for him to come down to you, you know what I mean?
The game was tied up a second ago. Now putting Elijah in the lead, Seth overshooting the table.
Tied up again.
How the table turns.
Yeah. Back and forth, trading points. Now Dad with the serve, 8-9. Tries to just lay it over.
Short.
Game point. And game 6 goes to Elijah, and we will play game 7. What's your predictions for the last game?
Let's keep it quiet over here. I think it's going to be a really close game.
Really close? Well, who scored that? Okay.
Yeah, I'm replaying where they shot.
Yeah,
Doing-
sorry. We were discussing a very
Intermission.
A very
Commentary.
important, very important discussion. I'll replay that one. Good spike.
Little bunny hop from Elijah there on the spike.
That's how he has to do it. You gotta get up there.
And
Play a little bit of leapfrog. 1-1.
was that overshot?
Yep, overshot. Elijah point.
Another point for Elijah.
1-2 game. Oh, tries to hit it on the corner but misses. Tied up.
Net serve.
Thankfully, hit the other side for Elijah. Gets another chance. 2 up. Had the
Pretty
right
insane
idea.
Side spin. I don't think I've ever seen that serve from him.
Took a bad roll. Kind of traveled along the net sideways for a minute there and sent it off the table.
That would be that side spin.
3-2.
That right there.
2-4. Elijah with an early lead in this game. Yeah.
We're in
2-5.
game 7, and no one has used their timeout yet.
Nope.
It's going to be a point for
I
Seth.
think they're just both
putting
in the
him
groove,
2
you know what I mean?
behind.
Why take yourself out of the
5-3.
heat? You know what I mean?
Right?
They're both firing on all cylinders.
This could be the comeback. I'm telling you, it's going to be a tight game.
Maybe we'll see in overtime. 5-4.
Net serve. Seemed like a little slightly careless.
Great rally, but Elijah hits it off the side of his paddle.
Which is going to tie this game up. Once again, should I remind you, I am fully believing in a really tight game.
Yes, it's clear.
It might end up being 52-50.
I'd love to see it. A little short there. 5-6.
You talking about Elijah or the ball?
The ball.
Okay.
Over the table. Hold on, let's see a replay.
Replay.
I didn't have the side view.
believed it was.
This is going to be hard to tell, folks. That looked over the
Oh,
table.
no.
I believed it was from one side. 'Cause that was a
That
clear
point
overtime.
is going to Seth to tie this game back up at 6-6.
A mental mistake for Elijah. Couldn't resist swinging at it, and so he has given that a point. 6 up. But gives the point right back. Close game, back and forth. They keep trading points. Tries the side spin return, unable to get it to land.
Would you believe me if I told you that Elijah is going to lose that point?
Well, he did.
As I was actually going to say,
8-7. Replay. I don't know what happened, but Elijah shouted. Yeah.
very possibly could be looking at the next champion. Talking about Seth.
Yep. Okay.
This is the game. Right
Game
here.
point. Game 7.
Point.
I'm gonna have to disagree there, but
Tournament point, if you shall.
oh, gives
As
the
I
point to
said,
Elijah.
I really do predict a very close game, and that means it's not over yet.
10-8. Can Elijah string together a couple points to send it to overtime? That will help. That will help. 10-9. Needs one more point here to put himself back in it.
Still the tournament point.
We got a little
Seth
beetle.
serve.
A little beetle. All right, here we go. 10-9. Elijah playing confidently. Oh,
That's gonna end this.
Replay.
11 to
Overshoots
9.
the backspin. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he was that risky. You know, that kind of situation, he puts the backspin on it, sails
Right.
it. What a game. What a series.
Elijah a little flustered. Seems like he still had a great time. I mean, honestly, it just can't get much better than that. The returns back and forth. I mean, some of the longest rallies.
You're about to be playing the person that just won that series.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. We're going to have a great time.
Who chose my one?
I did. And Dad
Excited to play
Oh, you did?
Yeah, this was the
I
one
thought it was
time.
over.
the pop-up camper.
The one time I actually won it.
I didn't know it was yours. Yeah,
What do you have to
a
say
couple
about
that
your
do
new
nice.
nickname of the pop-up camper? Just a moment as he finishes his protein snack.
Well, can we get an explanation for the audience?
I'm a great commentator, by the way. I waited until his mouth was full.
Well, I can't comment on the nickname because I didn't know it existed.
Ball over to you, and you would
Really?
put your paddle down low and put a top spin pop-up in the air, and it would be just so slow and graceful. And Elijah would gracefully tap it back, but it would send over the table, giving you the point.
I call that the sunshine.
I'm gonna call it the pop-up camper.
I like Isaiah's nickname better.
Camping is peaceful,
It's the sun.
and it pops the ball up. You know, it just makes every bit of sense.
Well, good. Well, I'll take it. And
I
every
think
point
we
that came along with it.
I think we used that nickname like 10 times during
Sounds
that
like
series.
he will accept his new nickname of Pop-Up Camper. Let's go ahead and start rolling out the capes.
What's your nickname?
Winner, chicken dinner.
What's my nickname?
We'll call you the we'll call you the
Small?
hairless wonder.
Hairless Wonder. I need to go shave my head.
It's so small it doesn't constitute his hair.
So sorry.
Here soon, I won't even be able to grow it.
Is it? What's my nickname? Small?
Uncle
Ugly and
E.
small? Uncle E. Okay. That's kind of stupid.
Um,
Ugly and small?
And my nickname is the overconfident Spikes.
I'm thinking of something for Elijah. It's got to be something to do with those flexible wrists and that technique he uses.
And
Flexible.
short stature. You need to combine all of it.
Flexibly?
Just my nickname.
Yeah, I think it should be null and void.
What does that mean?
Don't use it.
Well, yeah.
You did. I mean, it is public.
All right. Hopefully no one's watching.
Yeah. For now.
Small and flexible? What's your goal, Isaiah? For a second.
Small and flexible. That's kind of boring.
Yeah, I'm not doing this. So.
You switch seats.
Oh, that seat feels so much better though. I will say that. This seat hurts. I'm gonna do so many replays. Alright, I'm ready. Where is this my microphone? Is this working?
Looks like it.
Okay. Warm up. Warm up.
Here is a live transcript.
Regrettable. We'll be so regretting with me sitting here.
You excited?
Yes, I am excited. This is going to be a good game. We've seen it before, and we'll see it again. This is probably going to be an Isaiah win.
You predicting Isaiah win?
Yeah, I'm so sure I would bet money on it.
All right. How much?
$10.
All right. Well, you gotta find someone to bet with.
You.
Nope. Because I think Dad's winning too.
You think Dad's winning?
Yep. 7-game
I
series.
think Isaiah's winning.
Oh no, that's what I meant to say. Isaiah's winning.
Bruh. I thought about
I
to make
can't
a
believe I
quick
said
buck.
the other. That's like kind of an unbelievable statement, to be honest.
One's bad, one's good.
Zero
Okay,
is zero.
let's not say one's good, one's also good. One's great.
One's good, one's also good. Quoth Elijah.
Yeah, and we also have whatever you said that one game. Be you beautiful.
Makes it easy. Here we go.
Ready? Yep. Are you ready?
We're ready.
I'm gonna take away.
Isaiah to
commentating.
begin this anticipated game. And the anticipated game gives us an immediate point.
The unanticipated win from Isaiah. is-
1-0. It would be completely anticipated.
I'm a dad.
A long expected game.
We've wanted
win.
and begged for
2-1.
dad to win, but it's
2-1.
just never happened.
You begged for it?
No.
Personally, are you saying this?
No, the viewers have. Ah!
3-1. Keeping it low, Isaiah pops it up too far.
Yay!
3-2.
One of the cameras seems to be over bright.
What a return.
Wow.
Replay that, please.
I'm not going to be using that one
It would be this
camera.
one. When you get done, go back to it. I'll be fixing it.
All right, we're having a technical difficulty.
You might want to fix the spelling. No, that's not too bad.
That is super bright.
Huh? Maybe on this.
Yeah. Is that
It's not bad. It's good enough to use.
technical difficulties
I'll work on it later.
over with?
Tactic to put errors in your video so you get more comments telling you, but then you just get paid for said comments.
Who scored the last point? Okay. 3 up.
Oh, the seat hurts to sit on.
Dad contending so far. Good rally, Isaiah with a spin, but
And the bounce, bounce, bounce. All the
Unsuccessful.
way back home.
4-3. Oh my goodness. Wow. Replay that, please. Dad has
Replaying.
come to play. That is for certain. What a spike. I'm surprised Isaiah even got paddle on it.
Beautiful.
3-5 serve goes to Isaiah.
Bruh. They got that skibbity hit right there.
Tried to drop it on Isaiah. Might have a nickname come out of that one. 4-5. Good low serve. Now with the top hand spin. Good backspin now. Going all over the place.
Gotta
And
replay
finally gets
that. Man,
Dad.
that was totally Ohio.
You gonna say anything about it, Mr. Analyzer?
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. It's beautiful.
5 up. Good serve. Oh, but cannot get the backspin to land. 5-6.
It was so close.
It's clean. I like it. I like watching this.
Backspin for Dad. Isaiah tries to roll it over the top, but unsuccessful. 6 up.
Let's see. Bald and
Dad.
beautiful, Mr. Bald and Beautiful here.
For whatever reason, wanted that rally over with. 7-6. The often successful serve for Isaiah ends in a point.
See,
6-8.
this is just like, you can see him get that wind up, and man, he just, not right there, but this play right
Oh,
here. He fell for that little trickery, and then he
6-8.
smacked him in the face with it. Oh, pulled an Isaiah move right there. He would have gotten it if he made it over the net, but Isaiah gets a little overconfident, and
7-8.
that's it.
Good fast rally. That one underneath the net. Not over.
Yeah, it's, a little,
9-7 Isaiah with the serve.
it's definitely something.
2-point advantage in game 1. Top spin. Tide spin. Unable to find the table. 9-8. Sails it.
Oh,
And it is game point. 8-10. Dad gets the serve, thankfully.
wow, he missed that ball, and
Who did you believe was going to win going into this?
Isaiah, obviously.
And who is winning?
Isaiah, obviously. It would be nice. I'm sure Dad would love to get a few wins in here, though. We haven't
Oh.
seen a shutout yet. Dad's good enough to not, have that happen. But
0-1.
uh-oh.
Isaiah dancing all around, but a good return there puts Dad on the defense.
Sending the
And gets
ball
him the
into
point.
our booth.
Yes. That was a good serve and gets him the 3.
And a good net.
Top spin there. He does not play it right, so it's 0-4. In the hole quickly.
Yep.
Oh, and he
we're gonna
digs
get a beautiful,
deeper already.
beautiful replay.
0-5.
As you can see, so we kind of just gets ready, like a usual serve, and then boom, hit straight to the net. You can see the net
It's
kind of
that top
dented
hand
in
spin.
there.
He went a little fast. 0-5.
I
Oh
don't
my
give
goodness.
analysts, so I just
This
say.
is excruciating to watch. 6-0. That
well,
was just as bad.
I was gonna say he may get a shot this time. I said wouldn't happen.
Tries it again though.
I guess not.
Now in a back and forth and sent over the side.
Another one for Isaiah.
1-7. Good serve. And I don't know what Isaiah was doing, but nowhere near the table. Now it's 2-7. Good spin for Isaiah. That was really beautiful.
What does it say there on Dad's shirt?
8-2.
Dallas.
That appears to be the case. 8-2. Ooh, good spin, but the spike.
Oh!
You gonna replay?
Oh! Replay. Man, that spike. Spikes
That much
are
spin
so
on it, it's
rough.
got to be tough to spike, but it rolls over the net. Beautiful. 8-3.
Wham. Kazoom. Kazowie.
9-3. Dad back with the serve.
Every onomatopoeia.
Somehow return that. Now tries to put some spin on it a little too much. 4-9. Good back spin. Isaiah puts some English. Game point, 10-4.
Beautiful. Looks like he just might lose this game 11-4. And it appears that I am correct. He loses this game 11-4. Oh, that is another one for Isaiah.
Typically in game 2, if after a loss you want to see some improvement. If anything, we saw some disimprovement.
That sounded like a disclaimer.
It's Isaiah serve. Zero.
No breather.
0-0.
That was a bold move.
Isaiah on the
could end up
serve. What
being-
will he go with for the first serve of the game? A simple one. Now underneath the table, as he likes to do, gives up a point. 0-1.
Left, right. Oh,
Tied up at 1.
net.
That one clearly hit the net. 2-1. That one also, I think, pretty clearly hit the net.
I don't know.
Can you
Did it?
confirm?
No, I think it went
Yeah,
through
we're
it.
just joking around. 1-3. Playing
A joke
very low now. Isaiah
well
pops it up. Dad
ruined.
tries to spike off of it. Unable to get it to land. 2-3. Ooh.
Beautiful.
Tried a really tricksy return. Unable to get it to work for him. Probably wishes he'd had that one back. 4-2. Some really, really talented spin on both sides, but Isaiah will at that point. 4-3. Some great backspin,
Oh!
enough to keep the serve
Blah,
from going
blah.
over.
Look at this. I mean, that
all-
serve, first of all, was normal.
It's all in that backspin.
And then, bam! Wow! And that net just got a beating there.
4-4. 5-4, good serve. Back and forth, corner to corner. Dad tries to change it up, but it's a point for Isaiah, 4-6.
Beautiful.
BEA.
What?
4-6. Underneath the table. Quite a few times today we've seen he's just unable to get it over the net. But he keeps trying it. 5-6.
He tries and he tries and it fails.
A little too much on that. 7-5. Serve goes back to Isaiah.
Dad's head is kind of cut off there, so kind of
Tries
crazy.
a top
looking.
spin. Too short. 3-point advantage to Isaiah in game 3.
If Isaiah wins this one, he takes it. No, if he wins the next one after this, he takes it.
Yes.
He takes it home.
That's how the best out of 7 works.
Bruh.
5-9.
Oh!
Tries to murder him. Quite honestly, I think that might be unnecessary roughness.
Replay.
5-10.
Unnecessary roughness. Hey, negative a
It
few
looked
yards.
like there was no intent on hitting the table.
We missed that one because they don't watch the replay.
10-6. Good back and forth. Dad with some spin. Isaiah from underneath the table. Now he has to race out. Back and forth now. Corner to corner. Oh, and it rolls over the net. Up to 7 now for Dad.
Ram, bam, kazooie.
10-7.
Oh, wowza. I'm going back to the 1900s here.
10-7. Dad is letting that one bounce off the racket. And it works out. Now only 2 points. He has climbed from the hole he dug earlier in this game. 8-10. Good backspin there. Isaiah plays it really well, but too far to the right.
It looks like Dad is coming back here.
9-10. He has fought. It's all about drive.
After
it's about
that
power.
last game.
We stay hungry.
We don't go. Okay. It's not over.
All we do is win,
Until
win.
I win. Sing with me.
10-10. Oh my goodness gracious.
Dad's
Dad
over here.
has the lead
He's saying,
in overtime.
it's not over until I win. Okay.
Good backspin.
Oh!
Replay because
No
Elijah
way.
wouldn't do it. Oh my goodness gracious. Where the stakes are at their highest. Isaiah barely scoots it over the net. 11-11 game. Isaiah back with the serve. Isaiah's wish has to be to win this one and escape this.
Oh. Isaiah, is it over until it's over?
Is it over until it's over?
That's a tongue twister right there.
11-12.
It's a real one to find out.
Dad having to play defensive, and it works. Ties it back up at 12. Isaiah with the serve.
I don't know. Dad might actually win this one. This is actually getting close.
You just now realizing that?
Yeah.
12 up. Backspin, too much. Sails
Oh.
to 13-12. Dad with the lead.
What are the chances? What are the chances?
Triple overtime. Good backspin there.
Oh!
My goodness gracious.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Oh! Oh my
Isaiah
goodness.
just looks devastated over there.
Is there a way to smooth the light on that third camera? right
What
there?
was it? What was it? 10-4?
It's, huh?
Was it 10-4?
What?
10-5?
10 to 5. It's like-
Before Dad came back.
Oh, yeah.
That
was.
is one of the greatest comebacks of
These
our
ones are just so
of
much
our time.
smoother.
Dad with the serve now 2 games to 1.
Sing with me now.
0-0. Good serve puts him on the edge already.
Oh.
Isaiah advancing back and forth now, playing it low. Oh, he
Good
tries the
rally there. Good
backspin.
rally, good rally.
Bad final attempt there from Isaiah. 1-0. Keeping it low again, Isaiah pops it up. Both teams trying to attack here. Dad tries to come over the top, but sends it into the net instead. 1-1.
Straight to them chicken wire.
Good backspin from Isaiah. Underneath the table, good spin. Now they're back and forth. Dad pops it up, tries the old pop camper. Doesn't work. 2-1. Good spin from Isaiah. Makes it 1-3. Nice and simple serve, but now Dad's playing aggressive. Close to the table, Isaiah's going to try and back him up and bait him. Now they're back and forth. Pop up from Dad. Cannot land.
4-1. 4-2-1.
Isaiah with a little control in this game, but we know Dad can come back. 1-4.
We've seen it happen before. Let's see it happen again.
Isaiah just really lives under the table, and when it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But when it does, it's unstoppable. 4-2. Good backspin. Isaiah plays it well. Sends it over. Isaiah with some momentum here, 3-point lead. 5-2. Great backspin again, and Dad can't bring it back over top. 4-point lead. Serve goes back to Dad. Sails that one. 5-point advantage now. Starting to see a similar situation as the last game.
Indeed. Oh!
It's a complete mess up there from Isaiah. Good backspin. Underneath the table, Dad coming up close. Isaiah staying low. Dad draws him up now, sending him left and right. Isaiah tries to play it underneath again and misses it.
Play. Let's look at this.
Isaiah was
beautiful
on
goose
ice
lead.
over there.
Look at that. Oh, he is just playing him around. He's back and forth, making Isaiah go this back and it's
Playing with him
Isaiah
like a
got
puppet with
discombobulated.
strings. Seven to 4.
You good?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Well,
4-8. Man, over to the left, and now it is a 5-point game, 4-9. What a spike! Isaiah tries to
almost
return
a
it.
turn. Replay that. Wow.
Isaiah set him up properly for the spike. 9-5. Pops it up. Isaiah tries to play it underneath, but can't get it back over on top of the table. So
No
now it's
siree.
9-6. Isaiah playing quick. Now underneath the table again. Dad comes close. Having to run around the room. Insane spin, and Isaiah finally puts it to a place where he can't reach it. What a fantastic rally. 6-10. Man, the positioning.
Oh, we tried.
Replay that.
Replaying.
Sorry.
And he's, man, the way
Made a
he
last
positioned
second decision there to put it over there, and it worked. 7-10. He's played underneath the table like every rally, and that's the game. Now with a 3-point advantage.
That's his bloodline in Troy.
Yep.
Where he comes back for the next ring game.
That's the first game. That's the first game I have won in 10 games.
Not to
0-0.
not to talk funny on you guys, but it's the first guy to make me sweat tonight.
0-0.
Ready? My goodness.
That's where it's been every rally. Every rally, Isaiah goes underneath.
Yep.
He relies a lot on it. 0-1. Up close. Dad sending it back, Isaiah. Getting low. And oh, his paddle has a meeting with the table, should we say. 2-0.
Yeah.
Sends it over. Isaiah gets his first point of the game. 2-1.
Isaiah just needs one more to.
Good underneath the table spin. Rolls it over the net. 1-3.
And you can see that spin. The way Dad positions it, it's kind of hard to combat that.
But they continue on during the replay.
Yeah.
That one to Isaiah.
The third time that happened.
2-3.
Let me give you a recap. It went boom, boom, boom. Isaiah got it.
Oh, was that in play? That was in play. It looked like you. It looked like you were just tapping it back over.
No.
3 up.
It was totally legit.
Plays it slow. Isaiah comes up close, barely gets that one.
And he sends it to the net.
Yep, 3-4. Backspin Isaiah plays it well. Down up close, Isaiah returning from down low. Eventually sends it to the side. Point for Dad. 4 up. Isaiah with the serve. Underneath again. Playing very high right now. Isaiah's trying to speed it up, bring it back down, and ends up sending it to the net, so it's 4-5.
If Isaiah can just catch up and get ahead.
Needs to get ahead. 4-5. That serve was amazing. 5 up.
And now it is tied.
Unfortunate mistake gives Isaiah the lead in a very crucial game. 5-6. Serve backs him up a little bit, but Isaiah recuperates. Now he's from underneath and misses it.
Making it
Maybe
6-6.
I still think there was an over-reliance on that underneath hit. 6 up.
6 up, man. I don't know.
That
if
would have
it's
landed. 7-6.
7 up tastes a lot better.
Wow, what a interesting and good serve. But somehow Dad plays it perfectly.
And now
7
we
up.
got a 7 up. Today's sponsor.
Well, lead goes back to Isaiah, 7-8. Getting late in this game, Isaiah tries to play it underneath again. 8 up. Great return. Dad puts it back onto the table. Now they're back and forth. Lots of side spin on both sides. Isaiah returns it underneath. Dad comes up close.
Look at this beautiful stuff.
So much
He
spin
hits
on
it.
both sides. You knew eventually he's going to have to end, but I wish that rally could have gone on forever.
That was.
9-8, Isaiah with the lead.
I think we've all been really getting in on that side spin.
Serve.
9-8. Great serve, but a great return. Isaiah speeding it up. Dad gets it back with the pop-up. Isaiah forced to run back and can't get it back over the net, so it's 9 up.
9 up. We're going one at a time here.
1 at a time.
Up the ladder.
Lots of top spin from Isaiah. Goes down low and yet again to his own detriment. 10-9.
Oh, wow.
Tries some little trickery, but ends up in the own net. 10 up into overtime. Good spin from Isaiah, forces it to go into the net, and now it's game point
For
in
Isaiah.
game 5. Has his own dealings with the net, tied up again. Really good spin, but Dad plays it well again underneath. Lots of great backspin there.
Wow. That's just miraculous right there. There's some beautiful plays, and Isaiah ends up taking the cake there.
Now I'm safe.
Let's replay that.
Okay, 12 up.
What was that?
Isaiah was holding
That
it.
weird jolt to get ready and get that. That's kind of crazy.
12 up.
Isaiah deserves that one.
A terrible, terrible serve.
Oh, awful.
13-12.
Awful.
Simple serve there for Dag. Probably wanted to avoid the mistake Isaiah made. Isaiah comes underneath, and it works! Oh my goodness!
No way!
On a loss right there.
I thought that was game over, but it barely clipped the side.
I thought we were going into another game, but it turns out we're not because Isaiah tipped the side.
13 up.
Crazy stuff.
Good side spin. Isaiah plays it from underneath. Now Dag bringing it back on top. Whoa! Oh my goodness gracious. Replaying. Oh my, that might be the best rally we've seen all day. It started with that, brought him over.
That is crazy. Look at that. Spike. Spick. Spower.
Oh, yep. I almost didn't give you credit for it. 13-14. Underneath again. Dad plays it well. Isaiah's drawn over to the back spin. Plays that. Returned around the net. Still in play somehow.
Oh! That's awful.
14 points each, and we are within one of the greatest games we've seen.
I'm keeping this view. Y'all might notice. Best view for this kind of.
Yeah, don't want to miss the moment. 14 up. Isaiah drawn in close. Underneath. It's working so far for him.
Oh! Ouchies! That one
Dad
hurts
gets
right
the
in the
point.
spinal cord.
15-14. Andy gets the serve. Draws him in close. Oh my goodness.
Isaiah ties that one up with that beautiful play right there.
30 combined points so far in this game. 15 up. Isaiah gets the serve back. Underneath again every time. And this time it works to perfection. 16-15.
Isaiah takes that one right there. That's beautiful.
With the advantage again. Good return. Underneath.
Oh! Tying it back up right there.
Unfortunate.
It's Isaiah. Unfortunate for
16-16.
Isaiah, fortunate for Dad. Gets a second chance here. Ugh.
Really great spin there. Now they're drawn in close and it hits the net.
Isaiah gets another one. That's 17-16. That is awesome, and I love to see it. Oh, and Isaiah ties it back up.
17 up.
It's almost as if he wants it to keep
The
going.
never-ending story is what this is. 17 up.
Wow, watch that one. What? Okay, replay that. Just watch
Left
this
him
one drop.
confundeled.
Just watch it drop. Man, he barely even taps it, and boom. It just goes straight down.
17-18.
Like, what is this?
We cannot get such an epic game.
It's pretty It's pretty
Oh,
poetic.
ow. Oh, that hurts my heart.
Accidents happen.
This has got to be.
Points all the way through.
It's kind of poetic it ends that way, though.
No.
Isaiah.
Way.
On both
That
sides
is
of the
wild.
table, we've seen some of the most spectacular play ever. You especially, okay? This is some of your best playing
That's
ever since you've started in December. What has changed?
Winning.
Come on, you gotta give us a more in-depth answer. You just killed that.
Being slightly unhealthily addicted to the sport.
Do you think the $400 ping pong paddle has any thanks in winning that game?
Probably, yeah.
Elijah, what are your thoughts? Dude, I'm not kidding. That's the greatest game I've ever witnessed. Greatest game I have ever witnessed.